This episode of the Grappler Union podcast is brought to you by BJJTees. Go to bjjtees.com, enter the promo code Grappler Union, and save 10% off all your jiu-jitsu apparel. Go to bjjtees.com today.
This episode of the podcast is also brought to you by Strychnine Jiu-Jitsu, makers of vintage-inspired tees, hoodies, and rash guards. Go to strychnine.co, that's strych9.co, and use the promo code UNION at checkout to receive 20% off your online order.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Grappler Union Podcast. Paul Maloney alongside Anthony Zito. On this episode, we are doing an EBI 15 fight companion. Joining us in studio is Artie Grubba, who is a purple belt under Paul Sharp, Javier Palomo, who is a brown belt under Luis Claudio, and Andrew Sawczenko, who's purple belt under Andre Manecko. Enjoy.
I hate the 6 minutes. It's what happens in that 6 minutes.
You told me using any technique that works. Never to limit myself to one style. Keep an open mind.
We're not here to take part. We're here to take over.
In order to become more peaceful, in order for you to become better and strategize your life.
All right, we're live.
Welcome,
everyone.
So that was a beautiful first round there.
Yes, very exciting. Flying triangles, heel
That's
hooks.
some good shit there.
We've decided to watch
Arm
the
bars.
first round of EBI instead of starting it from the beginning.
Right.
That way we don't have a 3-hour podcast.
Right.
Or 4 or 5.
Or 4.
Well,
Jason-
hopefully we get through the end. At least see who,
Well, I think so. So if I understand correctly, we're going to only have one combat jiu-jitsu round.
Right.
In the middle here. I don't think we're doing any exhibitions or anything. We got, here's one I can't win or lose on. We got JC and Jason Hayden coming up. Both fantastic grapplers. I competed against or alongside them.
And unfortunately, Eddie Cummings had to back out due to flu.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Is Eddie Cummings...
So how's that work now? So he's the champ. He didn't lose. Does he still stay the champ? And this guy is now
This
an
is
interim
interim
champ?
belt.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
Geez,
Like,
we went
how's that
straight
work?
UFC there, yeah.
Does he just forfeit his title, or is he still the champ?
Do they have like a champ versus
Somebody from
champ
his
match
team-
next EBI?
Somebody from his team wins, it's going to be awkward. No
It's
matter
gonna be
what,
a
it's
little
going to be
bit.
awkward.
Yeah.
Of course, you're going to be happy that somebody from your team won. At the same time, there's something in the back of your head. You go back and you have the next time. Now you're just both on either
inside.
side of the bracket.
That's
then what?
true.
Not closing out.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know, I just think
Yeah, I wonder how they're going to do that.
it's just going to be odd.
That's if John wins.
And out of there.
Assuming he wins, but
Right.
Yeah, he's the only Henzell representative here. Although the Hayden brothers are both under Tom DeBlas now, so there we go.
Wow.
Right away. Heel hook again.
How do you say his last name, Javi?
Calistine.
Calistine. Another
Yeah.
W for Calistine. This
That's
is
the
like
second time I've seen them match up before, and that was a.
this might be like a Gary Tone and Gordon Ryan situation where Gary has to pull out and Gordon fills in and just wins the tournament.
He's got a fantastic chance.
Right.
He's an amazing grappler. There's a lot of good, tough competition in this one. I think a lot of people are expecting he's going to meet Gio in the finals.
the names are on the
I
other side.
really wanted to see Eddie compete because in the Countdown show, he looked like a schizophrenic homeless man
He does look
who was like
nuts.
mad at jiu-jitsu. Right.
I mean, there may be some truth to that.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, in the Countdown show, I was pretty interested. I'm like, is he trolling us, or is he seriously gonna change his approach here?
I thought it was super not selling the fight. Just super not selling the tournament.
He
Not
was
doing
not
EBI
selling the tournament
any favors. He's like, yeah, countdown or overtime's the goal. He's like, I'm just gonna try to play it slow. He goes, I'm gonna try to not focus on submissions in overtime. I'm just gonna focus.
I want to conserve energy.
Cool. This is gonna be a 5-hour broadcast. This is gonna take.
Wait,
He's like that-
he really said that?
Yeah.
It's going to be
100%.
really
He
fucking
said
boring.
that's why Gio beat him, because he made a strategical mistake because he said I was going for finishes when I should have been trying to conserve
Fuck that.
energy and bring it into overtime, because that's how most of these matches are won.
You know why Eddie came up with this whole tournament? Oh yeah. No, I'm not gonna focus on that. I'm
Right.
gonna focus on control.
But he was looking at it, I think, from the point of view of like, hey, this is the strategies you use in the IBJJF to win.
Yeah.
This is what you do in ADCC to win.
I can see that. Yeah.
Now-
You can get, which I totally get.
Right.
Everybody gets that.
So it seems like the money isn't enough of an incentive for these guys to go for finishes.
I mean,
But then again, we have seen a
Some
lot
money's
of
better than
finishes.
no money, though.
I can't speak to everyone's personal situation, but there probably is overall in terms of like getting seminars and the fame that comes with it. There's probably more money to be made in making sure you win it. At this point.
Absolutely.
Right.
Sponsorships and all of that versus just the cash prize.
I mean, if you-
Absolutely. So as the tournament grows bigger and you get more notoriety for winning, right? How does Eddie offset that, and get back to the roots of like, how do you incentivize these guys to finish all the time?
Well, he also said he hates it. That's the funny thing too. He's like, I don't like it. He goes, but I'm gonna win.
But I'm going to.
Wait, who said that?
Eddie
Eddie.
said that.
Oh,
yeah,
he
in the
goes, it
contest.
takes me out of
Eddie
the game
Cummings
that
said
I
that,
love.
not Eddie Bravo.
Yeah, Eddie Cummings said.
We have to be clear on our Eddies,
Yes.
right?
It takes me out of what I love doing,
Only
but I'm
more?
gonna do it because I want
There's
to.
Right. And it was kind of at the
And on
same
the heel.
time, he was also bashing the other competitors.
Interesting.
It was
over.
very weird.
No, it was. Like I said, I mean...
And his beard is even more insane than Javi's.
How dare you, sir?
Nah, man, he's got.
Can
you
I
beat,
have
think.
this one thing? Yeah.
You're right.
Damn it.
It's
You
not
got- you
longer,
got
it's
it,
just
you
more
got it.
wild. That's the only thing.
Is he mad at John Danaher? Are they're not buddies anymore? It doesn't seem
Well,
like
I mean,
it.
John just made that Instagram post about him, so I'm sure
Oh,
everything's
that's
good.
true.
But no, yeah, I mean,
Paul likes to stir some shit up.
Paul is totally stirring shit up. I wish I had some deep insight for you, Paul. So
Do you have like a list of people we're talking shit about already, or?
Well, if anyone would know Javi, it would be you.
No, I think there's definitely some other people that would know before I would, like his
But
teammates
you know
and
those
training
people.
partners.
You know those people well.
That's true, and two of them will be out here on March 3rd doing a seminar. That'll be a fantastic time. But
If I were to make a guess, I would say that Danaher is becoming famous off of the system that Eddie created.
well,
That's my guess, and Eddie's upset about it.
I'm gonna say that I mean like Eddie is on record saying that when he got to Danaher's, he had like an ankle lock and a heel hook, and that they weren't very good. So no, like for sure, John has showed him tons of stuff. But John's also on record as saying how big of an innovator Eddie is. I'm just not actually sure personally, like what Eddie's innovated, because it's not like John's like, oh, and here's this move made by Eddie Cummings.
Yeah.
It's certainly not the Eddie Cummings leg lock system.
Yeah. But I mean,
Paul, knock it off.
I don't
Stop
think
causing this conversation.
Eddie Cummings, doesn't he like lock himself in his basement for like days on end, like destroying homemade grappling dummies?
I don't know if he has a basement to do that in, but for sure, it seems like the kind of thing he would do.
Right.
He goes in the basement, even though he has the whole house, but he goes in the basement.
You have
he's
to, because it's
he told
creepier.
trying to lose his mind.
Because it's way creepier that way.
When he was at Pete the Grease last time, he told a pretty interesting story about like hanging out with a bunch of guys at like a jiu-jitsu camp. Oh, whoa! Sorry, I was kind of surprised to see Mike do that.
What was he doing?
Yeah, continue, Javi. The
Sorry,
people don't know what you're talking about.
So Marvin Castile refers to that technique as the X break.
Yeah.
It's an arm control from 50-50 that not too many guys use that outside of 10th Planet.
Not too many
I think
guys are long enough to use it. It's true.
Yeah.
I'm not great at it. Certainly not built for it, but like I can still use it. So it's not just a limb length thing. I mean, Battle's actually a pretty lanky dude, as you can see by his sponsorship, and he was able to get it on him. So
You were saying?
I don't know, what was I saying?
I don't know.
Heel hook.
basement grappling.
Oh yeah. So I probably can't do this story justice, but I'll try.
Cummings is a lunatic, something like that.
He looked crazy on that preview shit.
What's up?
On that preview, it looked fucking crazy.
Yeah, definitely did.
That wild eyes, big ass beard.
100% out of his mind, crazy. But I guess he was at like some grappling retreat or something like that with a whole bunch of other guys, and he's downstairs and he's got like notes and little lines with pins in them, as if he was like some kind of conspiracy guy. But it's all like leg lock positions, like this leads to this and that's this. Does this work?
Yeah, it's like the whiteboard
mark.
from Beautiful Mind or
yeah,
whatever,
like
right?
straight up Beautiful Mind type stuff, and like. So he's down there in my mind, because I obviously wasn't there. I just see like one dim light bulb, and he's apparently like eating this giant
for some reason swaying.
Yeah, for no good reason swaying dramatically. Yeah, and for some reason I seem to recall he said like he was eating like a bowl of cereal or something like that, and like one of the Meow brothers comes down the stairs looking for something, looks at him. Looks at the crazy fucking board, looks at like, I don't know, like cereal dripping down his beard, turns right around and nopes right the fuck on out of there. Like, if you're creeping out a Meow brother. Or maybe that guy was just, maybe he was just like, I need a whiteboard for Barambolos.
Yeah, right. Excellent
Brilliant idea.
Yeah.
All right, who's next? No commercial.
Did Paul Meow retire?
No, he got steroids he was banned for a year.
No, I know, but I
saw.
saw him make an Instagram post like a month ago saying like,
I don't think you retired.
thank you to Show Your Roll and all the other guys who've sponsored me along this journey. Now it's time for something new. And then like Bear
missed
from
that
Show Your
Instagram
Roll
post.
jumped on there and was
Maybe
like,
new sponsorship.
good luck in your new endeavor, bro. That's what I initially thought, but I don't know. It sounded like he was.
He's fighting MMA.
Or which one was banned and now is back? Was it Paulo or
I don't know.
They both look the same.
I can't
Yeah.
tell them
I
apart.
don't know.
I think it was Paulo though.
All right, so Gio's up now. So,
Yep.
man, that was a quick
Versus
side of the bracket.
Ashley, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they fought at the last one, right? Because Ashley just kept obsessing about it.
Yeah.
In the countdown, he's like, all I want to do is just fight this guy one more time.
Well, here's your chance, man.
It'll be
Yeah.
different than last time.
English dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't he? Sorry, not to split hairs. Is he Welsh?
I don't know, but when you
He's getting
Doesn't
heel
talk
hooked.
like us.
yeah,
Confirmed.
when you hear of a guy named Ashley, you know it's
Some
from
sort of
the
red
British
coat.
Isles of some sort.
Right. Those are your people, Paul.
How dare you?
And I probably gotta. What?
Chit chatting about
Hands
something.
up.
He's reaping, bro.
No,
he's
no,
reaping.
maybe
His toe
it's-
went somewhere
I
it
was-
shouldn't be.
Yeah, got stuck in the rash guard or something.
Pants are
Definitely
coming
was
down.
confused for a moment.
Hi.
Yeah, I was. yeah,
He went full. Is
Sorry.
he wearing,
Cereal.
Yeah.
is he just wearing spats or does he have shorts on too?
No, he's just got spats on, doesn't he?
Okay.
The only real way to do it.
Yeah. I don't
Only
do
spats.
that.
How dare you put shorts on with those
Sorry.
spats?
I don't think I could pull off the only spats look.
No,
No,
I don't.
not quite.
I don't really like spats.
No, me
personally.
either.
I don't anymore. I used to. Right, Paul? Remember?
Yeah.
Just,
Oh yeah, I have many
spats.
pictures of you in spats.
Can't do it anymore.
I know.
Shorts.
Eventually, you
Shorts and
come
shit.
around.
I do come around.
It takes you like 6 months of
Yeah.
me busting your shit, and then
Yeah.
you're like, yeah, you're right, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just weak-willed.
But I just at this
Has that ever
point,
occurred to
at
anybody?
this point, I don't know why you just don't listen to me off the jump.
Trying to
Anymore.
find himself, Paul.
You sir are not a trustworthy soul. That's what we've got. So even
I
though
got
you
a pretty good
ultimately-
batting average, though.
You do,
know, right?
except in Utah, where it took me, Laura, and your father to convince you to stay an extra day instead of
That's true.
risking flying into Chicago at midnight and into a storm. You're like, we can make it to North Carolina. Then from North Carolina, we'll just go to Chicago.
Did you need to be in town for work? Or?
No, he just wanted to
I
get
just
out
wanted
of
to get the
Utah.
fuck out of Salt Lake City.
He just wanted
Can't
to
blame
get
you.
home.
Yeah.
I have never been to Salt Lake City. Was
Nothing,
just,
it was
you were just
great.
done with it at that point?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
okay.
want to be home.
I was like, oh man, what's going on with Salt Lake City? That's a terrible place to visit now, or something.
No,
damn
it's
it,
good.
Paul, why'd you ruin it?
I love being home. I get it.
Yeah, there was this snow
Yeah.
drought. If the snow was good, we could have gone back out to the mountain for another day. But
Yeah, it was. I mean, where we were last year to where it was this year was like we went snowboarding in March.
I'm all
And
about the
that's crazy.
POW, Javi. If there's no POW, I'm not interested.
Yeah. I
does that mean?
don't
Short
understand
from
it all.
powder. I'm being
Okay.
a snowboarding douche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Brah.
I mean, there was still snow, and it did snow when we were there. It just wasn't like
Wasn't up to your snowboarding
Right.
boarding standards.
Wasn't
2
enough.
feet of
Wasn't
powder.
right. Wasn't okay.
Yeah,
so
it was
the,
just-
the
it was
amount
just-
was not sufficient because
Right.
we had it all in Chicago.
It's like
Right.
Insufficient POW.
it's all groomed runs that have been just beaten to shit, you know, and it's like snowboarding at Devil's Head, Wisconsin. It's like every time you carve, it's like.
I have no frame of reference whatsoever on this. I'm sorry.
Super lost.
For the 6 snowboarders out there listening, they'll know what I'm
Snowboarders
talking
Union
about.
So next
Podcast.
year, what are we doing, Paul? We doing Big Sky?
Montana, possibly.
Yeah.
See what it's like up there.
It's probably super nice. I'd go to Montana just to go.
Yeah.
You don't ski or snowboard?
No. Weak knees.
Obviously.
As he's sitting there in a cast.
Oh man. Oh, take that back. There you go, Gio. Oh, nice. One hook.
This is not a fun place to be with Gio.
No, I skied once. What's a yard sale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did a yard
Yeah,
sale?
yeah. And some asshole yelled it.
Uh-huh.
My whole goal was just to not have anybody yell yard sale at me. And I did it. And he goes, yard sale. And I stand up. I go, you motherfucker. And I start MFing him the whole time. He's laughing. I'm laughing because I'm not taking it seriously.
Right.
But yeah, it was pretty embarrassing.
Only skiers have yard sales.
Yeah, because the whole point is
I don't
Obviously,
know.
what?
I have
Yeah,
no, I
I'm
have
lost.
no
I'm like,
fucking clue.
I
A yard
sled
sale-
on occasion.
A yard sale apparently is when you eat shit so hard that both skis and both poles leave your hands.
Go flying.
So you have nothing attached to you, like it's in a yard and it's being sold.
Yeah.
We're on a twister here.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Not tight enough.
But-
Looking for that calf slicer.
There's the calf
Slicer,
slicer
right.
again. Ooh.
His leg's blocking.
Man.
This is intense. Yeah,
It's a good match.
Great back and forth. He wasn't lying. This
Well,
is definitely different than the last one.
It's different, but he's not
Absolutely.
attacking.
Is his
as much
arm
as-
in danger of being armbarred there, Javi, with that calf slicer?
Vaguely, but well, I can't see the
He's
angle. on
hiding
it
his
now.
elbow a
But
little
yes,
bit.
right now,
Now it
there's an
is,
armbar
yeah.
threat for sure.
Yeah. Why is his technique like that, bro? How come he's not... Why is he putting himself in danger like that?
Because
Well, at the
no-
moment he's okay because the other guy hasn't gone for it. But
nobody's
yeah,
going to
now
armbar
we're
the
gonna-
guy.
Oh!
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, now Gio's fighting that armbar. Look.
Well, his elbow is down right
Yes.
now,
Yeah,
so he's gonna have
right.
to pull that up to finish it. But
Back out
yeah,
of there.
that's kind of a risky proposition. I try not to get there. Have definitely one of my buddies at judo actually, Max, hit me with that once, and I'm like, I can't believe it was like literally I can't believe I fell for the oldest trick in the book type moment.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm just like, okay, never again. That was Tuesday. No, that was like 2 years ago.
What were you guys doing in that position in judo?
My judo club isn't a normal judo club.
Ah, okay.
That's
Yeah, we do a
awesome.
lot. Yeah, we do a lot of newaza that isn't appropriate for judo.
Okay.
I miss judo so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when was the last time you did judo, man?
Fuck. Shortly after my sensei passed away.
Well,
That, like,
understandably.
year. I've been a brown belt in judo since 2015,
Jeez.
and just nowhere to do judo that I found yet.
Right.
What?
There's
Well,
lot-
talk
I
to
mean,
Javi.
Definitely a lot of good clubs in the area. You
I
know,
thought about going up by Barrington.
Barrington's a fantastic club. I've sent quite a few guys up that way. Mike
That-
Mitten
that's
runs
the
a great
first place
club.
I met you, actually, at the their no-gi judo.
We were doing the no-gi stuff. Yeah. Of all things.
And the no-gi judo, and then we did like rolling on the mat, and I said, "Oh, well, are we just doing judo rolls or just rolling?" Like, "Oh, we're just rolling." And then I toe holded a judo guy, and he gave me the biggest fucking shit stare. That was Mike Mitten. I toe holded.
Was it?
Yes, he did not appreciate it.
Well, I guess he should have said judo rules only. Yeah, I generally don't go for leg locks on guys at judo unless I know they practice them. I kind of have that policy. In
you're a nice
jiu-jitsu, too.
you're a nice guy though.
I've been told that before. I guess it's passingly true. I don't know. Most people seem to think I'm mean, right?
No.
No,
Well-
damn it.
Well, you're apparently nice to judo people at least.
I mean, some judo people.
Some. They just don't know what they're missing out on.
Man, that's the truth. That's the truth of a lot of grapplers,
My-
regardless of style.
one of my judo coaches, the assistant judo coach when my sensei passed away, he was an Olympic alternate in like 1976, I want to say. Knows absolute zero groundwork, and he will openly admit to this.
Man, that just damages my calm when I hear that kind of stuff.
He's fucking vicious though, like amazing fucking foot sweeps, Tayatoshi and all that. But
Right. Oh yeah, no. Like judo is a sport where if you got good enough stand up and you're able to stall it out where they can't throw you, or you be able to turtle up and defend on the ground, and that's the limit of your newaza. Like you can get away with that at an extremely high level.
I taught him one choke, the Kazura Kata Jujijime, and he was just blown away by it.
It's like, oh my god, there's chokes in judo.
When the fuck this happen? Usually it's just ippon, and I walk off the mat and I go get my medal.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely not been my personal experience, but everyone's got a different journey, I guess. I talked to various, very high level judoka from different countries. The U.S., generally speaking, actually has really good newaza, at least in this generation of judoka.
A lot of people are cross-trained, I think.
That's part of it. That's a big part of it. But like, you got Travis at Pedro's, who's a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
You've got Jimmy Pedro, who's gone out there and trained with guys like Marcelo and whatnot.
And
come on.
Oh. Jimmy Pedro wrestled in college too. I think that's a big thing.
Ooh, that's
That elbow's gonna fucking pop.
Getting close.
Shit.
Wow.
Armbar?
Ooh, that doesn't look good.
What the fuck?
Wow. That kid still.
That was good escape.
Tough
there.
that one out.
Props to him.
Yeah.
Gio's going to be pretty tired after this.
Well, now we're gonna find out how many overtime rounds there are possibly.
Yeah.
So maybe this one has 2 overtime rounds potentially because we're in the second part of the.
Is Eddie cornering all the 10th Planet guys?
Is he what?
Is Eddie cornering all the 10th Planet guys, or is he just doing Gio?
Well, we only got 2 of them in.
I don't think he's cornering any of them.
He's sitting
right
there. In
there.
the corner. Yeah.
But I think he's just sitting there as a ref, not.
Yeah,
He's
does
not yelling out
Boogie's the actual
information.
Right.
Well,
I
I don't know. I thought I've heard him corner Gio before.
Has he? Okay.
Yeah. But he won't ref his matches.
Right.
Not that there's much opportunity for ref bias in these things. Although I guess in an
Thankfully.
overtime escape situation that could get
Yeah.
As we just saw with that.
Yeah, that
last
was super weird, and I definitely want to
Very
watch
strange.
the rematch on that, or the replay rather, not the rematch. Sorry.
I'm sure people will be talking about that online tonight.
Oh, I'm sure. There's probably 5 Reddit threads about it already.
Of course.
People really have jack shit to do, huh?
Tapped him. We're naked.
Well, he's
Did
now
you
he's
see
got
that disgusting display at EBI 15?
Hey, people should be complaining less about it because that was a 10th Planet guy that got outed on that.
Yeah, it definitely
one, so.
seems less rigged because of 10th
Right,
Planet.
right.
They do that on purpose so when they rig it in the future, it's less.
Yeah,
Oh man,
It's the
The
end game.
conspiracy behind the conspiracy.
Right.
Yes.
Look into it.
Posted behind the post
Man.
Right. Yeah, Artie went straight pro wrestling there. He understands the work.
Hashtag
You
Tower
got
7.
to.
Hashtag EBI 15.
Oh, look at this.
That's a good crush. But he's just got to hold on for a little while because he got that choke pretty fast.
Oh, that fast. I mean, I was like,
I don't think his left arm's deep enough for that crush there. Oh, right to the face.
Fuck you, too.
Yeah.
That's
Get
awesome.
in there. Get in there on that foot choke.
Damn.
Such flexibility, Jesus.
Yeah. He's definitely flexible.
Didn't get it.
That was
all right, Gio.
that was a rough
Gio
spot to
moves
be
on.
in there.
That was a good ass match.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, so I guess we don't have our answer.
What's that?
How
On the
many overtimes
overtimes?
are? Yeah.
They're probably talking about it right now, and
Right.
we're talking over it. Everyone at home's like, these idiots.
There seems
If
to
they
be
just
a listening problem on the podcast. We don't
Yeah.
pay attention to what the commentators
No, we try to like.
We're an alternative to the commentators.
I mean, just for the listeners, yes, we do know traditionally that there's 3 overtime rounds, but for some reason...
in the first round, it seemed like there was only one, right?
Or we weren't paying attention
Or we
at
weren't
all.
paying attention.
They were just
On the
so-
side of the
It
screen,
probably
it's
was
on
that
the side of the
EBI changed
screen.
it up instead of us not paying attention.
Right.
That doesn't
It's
seem
set
to
up
be-
to 3 overtime and a little caption on the screen, but maybe they just fucked off with it. I
Yes,
don't know.
okay, we know Artie can read.
Right, one of us.
Okay, good.
No, like I think I swear that match was was 1-1. Like
That's what
it
I
was-
thought. Yeah.
It's the conspiracy.
But
Well,
you
it's 15 minutes of
were
overtime.
stuffing our face
potentially
with
then.
pizza. So.
We totally were. It's like overtime. Time to eat.
Haven't seen a ridiculous Datsitsara commercial yet.
Oh, give it time.
Cartoon.
It is
Well,
approaching
actually, they're on the what you call right?
on the mat, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Along with the brass knuckles.
The brass knuckles, which we looked up and found out is
A vape shop.
Vape shop.
Vape
Brass
something. I don't know.
knuckles.
Something to do with vape and oils.
Yeah.
I just realized that place was established in 1996. It says on their logo. Was vaping a thing in
Nothing-
'96?
Nothing.
Maybe they used to be like a smoke shop or something.
Right. got in
That
early.
would make sense.
Yeah, they got it.
That's why they're
ground floor.
sponsoring EBI right now. They got into the ground floor.
Right.
I just assumed hokey clothing line. That's
Nothing
what-
lets people know you're badass and dangerous like a pair of brass knuckles, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Vaping.
I'm dangerous. I'm edgy, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Check out my brass knuckle T-shirt.
you're definitely risking
need-
getting arrested for basically nothing. So
Yeah, they're illegal, right?
You can buy them.
Deeply
You can
illegal,
buy them at a flea market though. They disguise them as belt buckles and paperweights.
yeah, it's a
in case
paperweight.
anyone was
They
wondering.
have to sell it as like a paperweight.
Is
or
that
something.
right?
Yeah.
you
I
won't-
used to work at a flea market. I had a pair when I was like 13.
You would.
You had
totally
would.
would.
You had a pair of paperweights.
Not a pair. I got a set.
You had no.
Yes, I had
a
a-
pair of brass knuckles is a
Yes.
correct term. I was just messing with you.
more of a
Dude,
quad,
what
though.
This guy and his fucking hair, man. You know you're going on TV, right? you know what I mean?
I think
I don't
he's
know this
making
guy, but your level of upsetness over this dude's hair makes me want to see him go as far as possible.
He's making a countercultural statement, which
We're
I
gonna see
approve of.
flying
He
out.
looks like his hair looks like Gene Simmons of Kiss.
Yes.
Just
You know what I mean?
yes.
It's
It does.
like
100%. I mean,
Now,
which is a horrible look.
if someone came
what
out
if he
to
came out
EBI
in the
with
face
face
paint?
paint,
though?
yes.
Ah, yeah. See there.
Yeah.
Like
that'd be
Sting.
that'd probably be a bad idea, actually. But
He's young. He's like 21 years old, this kid.
Yeah, he doesn't know he looks
doesn't
like a
know.
douche yet.
He doesn't know.
damn,
I mean, one of these days, I think I have to go to a tournament wearing a luchador mask.
I support that fully. I want to do it one time. David Porter beat me to it, probably by several years, mind you. But
You can go all out, wear like a cape.
I love a cape.
The big, tall boots.
I don't know how I do with the boots. Like that'd be a pain in the ass to delace it each and every
I mean,
time
it would
as you
be
walk
cool.
out.
They make Velcro ones.
Okay.
Maybe on a fight
You sold me.
maybe on a fight to win platform. That would be cool. You know
Only
what I
if
mean?
you
But
win.
like just to
Only if
show
you
up,
win.
Oh, yeah.
just to show up to a tournament,
If you
Artie,
fu-
with a fucking mask. That'd be a little weird.
You got to go all out.
But you've done XFO, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've done XFO. You've done a lot of those.
Yeah, but there's no
grappling.
there's
games.
no-
You do grappling
he tried
games?
to. He tried a
I
flying
was
triangle.
coaching at that. I didn't get
Oh,
a match though.
And there's no real
Yeah,
like
yeah.
walkout for XFO.
And Dominguez shut it down.
Yeah, there is.
I mean, you don't get that like catwalk.
No.
like,
You do
Well,
get a
it's a much
catwalk.
shorter-
It's
it's a much
like
shorter one.
It's like 15 feet.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, through the
lighting shit.
VIP section.
That's right.
Seating, remember?
Yeah, where nobody sat.
Hey, I was there.
Were you?
Not sure if
Javi
I
saw me
was
get my
supposed to
ass
be.
kicked at XFO.
I mean, you had a hellacious match.
Hellacious.
It was because your one teammate was rooting for John. That's the problem. He had that Mejia T-shirt on.
How many times have you fought John?
Twice.
Yeah.
I've done 2 pro matches against him, and
Yeah, you had fight to win against him.
and then I
XFL.
actually rolled with him at one of my buddy's gym once.
How'd that go?
It went good. I mean,
Oh.
no tap outs. So it was just some back and forth. We did like a 5 or 6 minute round. Fucking strong.
John's a tough dude.
You didn't judo throw him and toe hold him?
No,
No.
That would have been the move.
I'm a disgrace to all wrestlers. I actually prefer the gi now.
Do you?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I feel terrible
been
about it though.
transformed.
You feel actually bad about it, like.
Oh yes.
Okay,
Like,
you're betraying.
Like if any wrestler here that hears this, which there will be possibly, I'm gonna get.
You're mostly safe.
He's
Their
wearing a
audience
hat that says
predominantly-
wrestling.
What?
Do you see them struggle to move them back into the center?
Yeah.
And they're just like, get the fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, they're not in the gi.
I was just gonna say that definitely is an advantage of the gi. Dragging people
Right.
into the center of the mat is easier with the gi.
Yeah, for sure.
See Matt Brown? Anybody listen to that Matt Brown podcast?
I did.
It was good. I
Yeah,
like
it
this.
was
It's
good.
fucking crazy.
I got it saved. I haven't actually had a chance to finish it up yet.
Yeah, that was good.
Ooh, what the? Wait, what?
What?
Oh, he thought it was a tap out, and
The
You
Brazilian
gotta go
tap.
with the. You gotta go if the attacker.
wait.
thought
Time
it
is
was a
still
tap, of
going.
course.
Time is still going.
Why would they?
Dude's turned around.
pointing at his knee.
Time is going.
Man, what the heck is going on?
Replay? Question mark.
Can they do replays in this? Do
I
they
mean,
have that?
Maybe the commentator talking
did
about it.
Eddie did like a rewind one time just to check a position.
There we
so,
go.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see here.
No, that's way too
This,
far back.
yeah, whoa.
Ooh. There's a concussion.
Yeah, why they go so far back?
Maybe while they're adjusting it, they're just showing us where the action was happening in a minute.
I think I
Oh,
can.
do I
s-
got a chin strap
another
there.
beer? How does that work?
We got a tap here.
No, not here.
No.
Back
It
in
was
the
after
center.
they moved in the center that
Yeah.
things got crazy.
What do you want? Beer?
No, I was saying, do I have to ask permission to get?
No,
one?
go ahead. Dude.
Permission.
you bought it.
I still missed it.
Anyone?
Yeah.
I don't
Here,
know
here.
what's fucking
So-
happening. Oh,
Oh, that was a tap.
that's Brazilian
I
tap.
don't know.
It's one. It's just one. Like, hey, got
Just
you there.
one.
Yeah. Hey.
But you know, let's slow it down. Yeah, let's see.
Oh, I think
yeah.
he got the bottom one in there
I
too.
think he did tap.
He did one of these.
He did something. That was tricky.
Yeah, you're done, dude.
Yeah, I'd say
Hopefully,
You think he panicked?
He should be disqualified for that hair to begin with.
Look at this.
I see no problem
Look,
with it.
up
Yeah,
and top.
I saw
He
two
thought
taps with
about
that
it.
bottom
He
hand.
thought about it and then
Well,
he regretted
the bottom hand, he tapped on his own leg.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yep.
Well, they reviewed
They're
it.
calling
they
it a
call
tap.
yeah.
He'll learn.
Sorry, dude.
He looks very pouty.
Yeah, fix your bun. Make sure it's all nice.
Yeah.
Hating on the top knot over
Sorry,
here.
bro. That's gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you.
I mean,
get-
I've slapped the back in doing just moving. You know?
Right. You're reaching for something.
Yeah, and I'll
Yeah,
like I'll go for the belt. I'll just slap the back. Grab the belt. But no way that's
Yeah,
that,
when your
So you're
arms
Brazilian
go from
tapping.
like stagnant to
right.
that,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, you're tapping.
if you're just moving like this, it's,
Right.
Now we're looking at the people on the
Yeah,
couch.
I have no idea why we're doing a crowd shot here.
Well, because that's what's his
Calvin
name?
Gastelum.
Calvin.
Yeah.
Nice
It's
white leather
the
couches.
biggest star in the house.
Oh, and that other guy from Greg Jackson's gym. I don't know. He's a fighter. He's famous.
Is he?
He's popular. Popular enough.
That you don't know his name.
Yeah.
But I don't know. His name.
They're probably saying it on the
Facial
commentators.
recognition
right now.
Of
only.
course they are.
Facial recognition.
Okay, Mike versus John now.
Oh, okay. Old teammates, right?
I don't know if they trained together. Just which classes they went to and whatnot.
Okay.
But yeah, the former.
This will be good.
We got a former RGA guy with a current RGA. Guy.
gave you-
Anyone
I
watch
gave you the-
Polaris today?
I did. It was
Pretty good.
I
pretty good.
unfortunately did not have an opportunity.
I just saw the
teaching
highlight.
seminar.
Although I was trying to figure out why that what's her name? The first match with the girls, the one black belt, I think she's from Spain. I think her name was Emily or Emilia. She was at the weigh-in, and then it was a different girl that fought, and there's
Oh.
no post on what happened to her or anything because she weighed in, she
Made weight.
made weight, and then they did a face-off,
Gotta assume
and
an injury
then
or
some other
something
girl
at that
came
point,
in,
right?
Too
and
hard of a
fought.
cut.
It's weird.
Yeah, I mean something had to happen.
Well, this is after the face-off, so she already made weight, faced off, and then
you cut weight too, or sometimes you fuck your kidneys up. Who knows? I mean, that happened to
She
Daniel
didn't look
Cormier.
like it.
He-
I mean-
Daniel Cormier made weight at the Olympics and then had to bow out because
Yeah.
he was having fucking kidney failure.
Did anybody know if Tommy Lineker?
I don't know.
Do you know if he won? I'm assuming he won because he's a monster.
That's what. Yeah, he
that's what
just
she looked like at weigh-ins.
But
She looked like
he's-
she looks. She
She
didn't even
just
take her
looks fine.
sweatshirt off.
he just tapped out
weird.
Herbert Santos at
got
Europeans.
silver
That-
in the absolute.
flu going around.
That kid's a monster.
Yeah,
Him and
maybe.
Espen, that whole
Brass
camp is
knuckles.
just-
Where are they? They're out in
1996.
Norway or
Yeah,
something.
somewhere.
Yeah, fucking Vikings coming through, huh?
How dare they?
I would,
Ragnar.
it seems like they've got that whole new black belt. Like they've got the
what
new wave of
commercial
black
is it?
belt figured
Oh,
out,
this
and
is-
I'd love to just.
I
got
thought this
way
was
out.
going to be the
Figure
Don
it
Cesaro
out.
commercial, but it
They're
looks like Muscle Farm.
Who would you guys like to see Gordon's first gi match against?
Well, apparently not Keenan.
Why?
Oh, you didn't read that article where?
No.
They
where
were training together apparently.
yeah, so they train together periodically.
Right.
Best friends.
I don't know.
Like-
I don't know.
like you
They're
and Tito.
bro.
Yeah, right.
But no. So they're training together, and like Gordon in a moment of of humility,
Right.
mind you, was like, yeah, he's light years ahead of me. You know, like there's so many things that I need to figure out stepping into this format,
Right.
you know, all these little details. And Keenan's like, yeah, he sucks.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm paraphrasing here.
Everyone's being honest, though.
Nothing John Danaher can figure out. Right?
Once I build a system around it.
Yeah, I have to build a system. Then I have to build the system around the system.
And
Okay?
then the mini
If the
systems
first system
around it.
fails.
Joe Rogan, what do you do after you pass the dangerous legs? You establish
Wrong.
position.
Cut them off.
Wrong.
You must be a
What do you
10th
do
planet
after you
black
establish
belt.
position? You establish a better position, Joe. Wrong.
I feel like you're not wanting us to ever bring John Donner to the podcast. I'm getting that vague impression.
John Danaher is going to come on to defend himself and just fuck off both of you.
Yeah, true. Yeah, okay.
I was surprised how, and again, I don't know, maybe you guys have talked about the podcast before, but I was surprised at how he's fucked up he says he is. He's like, I can barely walk, like,
Yeah.
I can't do.
Yeah.
And that's, you know.
When you're grappling that long, your body just
That's crazy.
Well, no,
doesn't
it's,
take it
it's
that
not.
well.
I mean,
not from
yes,
that.
it's from grappling in terms of like the wear and tear and whatnot, but like the initial injury is not from grappling. It's just, yeah.
I wonder-
years of
Why,
not.
I just wondering this commercial though. Why we had to show Eddie Bravo's ass?
I don't know.
Right.
either.
I
That's bizarre.
fortunately looked away before that. So
He was on a scale weighing in naked.
Do you think?
I think that was at his like when he fought Hoyler the first time.
yeah, I believe
Do
so.
you guys think if you did not have the ability to train jujitsu fully, that you could still show up to the school every single day and just learn it, or you do technique without having the full jujitsu experience?
No, what he's doing is definitely commendable. There's no way. It'd be torturous almost.
Because
not being able to roll.
I've actually thought about. Well, I thought about two things. I thought about Bernie, because Bernie's had those neck issues.
Right.
One of the brown belts at Andre Maneko's has had some issues with his neck.
Yeah.
It's been on the podcast.
And to be honest, and Bernie's been on the podcast, absolutely. And I actually thought about even just myself, like just recently, hurt my knee, but I wanted to go to open mat today. I was actually feeling good. I can walk around now.
You should
instead.
have.
Yeah,
But then I just feel I don't
no.
handle that well. Like I handle it negatively, where I just I get frustrated and all I want to do is just be on the mat. And then I find I'll eventually probably find myself doing it too quickly, which is what I did with my shoulder, and now my shoulder's dick. So I don't know, but I thought about his case because I mean, again, he's there 12 hours a day, constantly thinking and doing jujitsu. I mean, it's got to be a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, in your case though, if you find the right training partner, someone who you trust, you can just work on your mount defense. Like have someone
Well, I was
try to
training
Ezekiel
before my
you, try to
surgery.
armbar
That's the
you.
thing, too. I couldn't bend my knee. And
Yeah.
I was beating up that
I know
kid I was telling you about.
your doctor
trying to show
will
him
not
some
approve, but if,
yeah. We
you
should
know,
definitely not talk about that on the podcast in any manner that.
No, I got to do this right because I screwed around with my shoulder and that was a problem for a long time.
Right. Now that said, every time I've had, and I've been very fortunate that I haven't had like any major injuries, but anytime I've gotten injured and had to stay off the mats, I've still gone in. I take
Yeah.
notes. I help coach. You know, like
I think I should for my brain.
It's
but
it's
I probably
it's
won't handle it
vital
as
for
well
me
as
to
Javi.
be there.
For sure. I mean, you're definitely going to have rust when you come back, but at least you won't have that mental rust.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
my last ever college wrestling match, I tore my LCL and PCL at the same time. I don't even know how it happened. And
Where'd you wrestle at?
I wrestled at a little college out in Indiana, Calumet College, St. Joseph,
Okay.
just right in Hammond, Whiting, whatever you call it. But tore two fuckers in my knee, and I could not stay off the mat. I'd go out there with this big knee brace on and a shitload of tape, and I just work on being on top. All my roommates were also on the wrestling team. Said, "Hey, just let me try to tilt you.
Yeah.
Let me try to run a half," and I'd fail, but I tried. It was better than being on the couch.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm pretty good about trusting my body and knowing what I can't do. Although when it's not a full dislocation, a subluxation.
Sublux.
Yeah. When I had a subluxation of my hip, I definitely
That
tried to
sounds
get on the
terrible.
mats too soon.
Hips are no joke.
Yeah, I was lucky. Popped right back in. Healed up pretty rapidly overall.
Shoulders out, shoulders in, shoulders out, shoulders in.
Henzell versus Marcelo Garcia.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Henzell
Sounds
versus
good.
former Henzell, now Marcelo Garcia.
Calistine? John Calistine? That's
Yeah,
how you say it?
JC.
Calistine,
JC.
Calistine. in that leg right away.
Oh, that is quickness.
Yeah, that's
Wasted no time.
Javi, when you fought him, how long was your match? I felt was long. Wasn't it a long match?
He triangled you, right, Javi?
no. That was Ethan. Ethan's
Okay.
Ethan's another Henzell's guy. Comes from TriStar.
Krellistein.
That kid's a beast. That kid's a beast.
Yes, he is. A lot of people have seen him break that poor dude off in with that Kimura that dude 100% should have tapped to.
Oh, that was him who
That
did
was
that?
Ethan.
Oh,
yeah.
God. Sounded
He
like
looked-
a baseball bat
He
crack.
looked so upset at when that like not like
Somebody
just
hitting
like
baseball?
why did you make me do that type upset, you know?
Right. Exactly. Like, you asshole.
Yeah, but yeah, John and I went to war on the leg locks for a while before he did ultimately submit.
I wonder how that guy's enjoyed not grappling for the last year.
Yeah, I don't know if that guy's ever going to be 100% right.
I don't know how that works with bone. Somebody told me they broke their.
That was
Not their
that had to have been
femur?
like a spiral fracture. Had to have been.
We can easily look it up and see if there's a get the guy's name, see if there's any follow up.
He was on the mat the next week.
Oh God.
Because they probably just put they drill a bar into your leg and put it
Yeah,
back
pin it
together. And
in
it's like,
and-
now you're a cyborg. Go and do jujitsu.
Yeah.
You're gonna go off with metal detectors in the airport, but
Whatever. Longest match so far for
Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
Ooh.
there it is.
And
Nice.
oh, was that the
Quick bite.
might have popped him.
Sounded
All
like
right, JC moves on. Right,
He's apologized to everybody.
Yeah,
that
no.
knows him
Oh, has
so
he?
far. Yeah, he said I'm sorry to every single person.
Yeah, John's a gentleman.
I kind of appreciate that. I like
Yeah, no, like
Well, you're
real-
also overly polite.
Am I?
As well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
very polite, sir. Very polite.
We're about to grapple the Chicago Open. Well, best of luck to you.
best of luck to
We
you.
love
Best of
talking
luck,
to
Good
you.
day
sir.
to you,
I'm
sir.
sorry I took that
No,
win from you.
good day to you.
Do you have your,
Good day, sir.
Because I have mine. If you don't have yours, I'm more than happy to
Yeah.
lend you mine.
What kind of music do you like?
I wish
What
Keith-
gets you
I
pumped
wish
up?
Keith-
Take mine.
Yeah,
To my
I keep a
competitors.
spare iPod on me at all
Good luck
times
out
for
there,
just
man.
such an
Like, you
occasion,
don't
sir.
get it, man.
Yeah,
My good luck means your bad luck.
exactly.
Yeah.
I still
This
wish
is
good luck.
exciting. Isn't this exciting? Let's be friends. Want to hang out after?
I just added you on Facebook. Can you please accept?
I mean, that's my move too. So
Oh, tight.
yeah,
What, that heel hook?
yeah.
Yeah, you like that one.
I've been there.
Yeah, a couple times, right? Huh?
We actually did not get a chance to match up again. But yeah, I've been demoed on.
Oh.
Man, he used his hips on that. You can just see him just, man.
As soon as that lock went back, you saw his head just fly back in pain. Jeez.
Is this game like physically exhausting? Like
Like
one
what?
game? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, somewhat. I mean, I find other things personally a little bit more.
Well, there seems to be some contention.
I don't know if it's physically exhausting.
I would like to do a
Physically
Polaris
painful.
companion.
Why?
But they're during
Well,
the day.
Yeah, we would have had to
'Cause
get together
it's
several
gi,
hours
it's
ago.
no
I'll
gi.
drink
There's
beer
a little
again.
variety.
There was no gi today.
Yeah, there was. The undercard's gi.
Oh,
on
was it?
Polaris. Yeah.
I think Tom did like
Okay,
the lank.
so I just watched from the main card. Then I was
Yeah.
watching the
Oh,
undercard.
Yeah, Lanker
You
was
missed those
in the
ski
gi.
matches. You
Yeah.
crave so much. They were right there for you.
They, you watched them on Fight Pass?
No, by the time I got home from open mat, I saw like the last 4 matches, which were
because
all.
the Fight Pass didn't have the prelims on.
Did they not?
Maybe it was. Yeah, I didn't.
No, I think they
see
were
it.
streaming live on the Facebook page.
Is that what it
That's
was?
I read.
Okay.
Oh,
Because
god.
I was like, oh, I should catch those on. Just
Yeah.
completely forgot.
Yeah.
Because I started it when it said it was on Fight Pass. And,
How many times do you think the word "punch your ticket" has been used in this broadcast?
I think they got rid of that.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Here comes Gio.
So,
If anyone's
Gio versus
interested-
Dominguez, right?
If anyone's
Yep.
interested in the official EBI drinking game, is anytime there's a heel hook, you take a shot. Anytime it says punch your ticket, that's what do you say? That's a shotgun of beer.
Shotgun
Oh, wow.
a beer. And it's the 3rd match, and you're hammered.
Yeah, like, I would be dead by now.
Yeah.
For sure.
Isn't that the point of any drinking game, though?
That is true. But if you want to watch the entire show,
All right, this should
Right.
be really interesting. Did they fight before, Hob?
No, I think Dominguez got matched up with Cummings previously.
Okay.
So I don't.
Well, wasn't
believe
Dominguez? Wasn't he in the finals at one point?
No,
against
I think
someone?
only the semis. I might be misremembering, but I thought he only made it to the semis.
Dominguez hit that awesome. Was that him that hit that flying triangle
Yeah, it
earlier?
was.
Yeah.
He's feeling jumpy again. It looks
why is
like
Gio standing like he's about to take someone down? Come on.
He's delirious.
He's shooting that Imanari right now.
Oh, he's got his eyes on.
So I-
Uh,
oh, I'm back up.
Look at that wrestling posture from Gio. So savage.
Gonna do a head spin and a flare. In
No
a minute
shit.
here.
Better watch out. These gonna get snapped down real quick.
Man, this is like just get into it, right?
They're a minute
There you
then.
go.
Yeah, they got
There
plenty
you
of
go.
time.
There it
Single
is.
leg.
Handstand may actually come up.
Oh,
Nice,
wow.
nice
Rolling
diving
around,
back
look
to
at that
there.
leg.
taking a leg drag.
Got a
Head and arm, maybe.
yeah, looks like an arm triangle. Oh, ooh,
This dude is tough to deal with, huh?
yeah. No, he's got a real interesting style. I mean,
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
over the nose.
Shit.
kind of looks like it was
no
over the eye.
Ezekiel.
Is he looking for Katakatami there?
Oh, here it
Yeah.
is.
Wow, look at that.
Oh wow,
that a
that's
gift?
just
That's-
messed
can't tell
up.
us that
Right
Arm
in the
triangle.
face. No, there's too much space.
Yeah, he's got that arm in there.
Just
There's
yeah,
some
because
space
look,
there.
it's not even under his chin
You
or
just got to
anywhere.
wear him down.
It can hurt like a mother.
It's
Oh,
got to be
yeah.
an unpleasant place
So
to
just
be.
getting like a face crush right now.
Yeah, with his arm crossed over like that.
Paul did a face crush to me at open mat.
You probably deserve
Awesome.
Did I really?
Yeah, man.
Paul the
What
only one
happened?
that beats you
Is-
up in jiu-jitsu?
He
Like just mean?
it. No,
Yeah,
no,
he's
other
mean.
people have to beat him up.
When I come
No.
back, I'll be meaner. I promise.
no. Paul's
Good ambition.
Paul's extra.
You'll get a
mean to me.
whole 200 pounds on you.
Thank you. Yeah, Paul.
I
Paul couldn't get under my
don't-
chin, and then went across my mouth and just.
That's right.
This
I
is a
rolled
rough
with you.
spot to be
I have
in.
what, only like 140 pounds on you. That's
Yeah,
fine.
you threw me around a lot. That was
Only
interesting.
140 pounds?
Only.
Literally, Javi. When I rolled with Artie, he literally like just picked me up and just like set me down places. Like he's just gonna turn me in
when
midair.
you say that, do you mean like he took you down, lifted you up, and set
No,
you down
just
gently,
lifted me
or
up.
was just like, I don't want you in this spot. I'm gonna move over here.
I would, instead of passing his guard, I just picked him up,
Drag his
turned
guard.
him.
Yeah, picked me up,
Now it's
spun
side
me in
control.
midair, and
Yeah.
then just sat me back down and took my back.
Turn him for north south.
My favorite thing to do is go for the double unders on the pass and just double pants and
This
just
is rough.
flip you over right into turtle. Little guys, oh my god, it's the best.
Dude, we were doing some great drills the other night with turtle position
Yeah.
at Monaco's. Man, they were. That's all we did was drill. That was a good night.
Yeah. He's yelling the whole time.
It was great.
It was good.
I was exhausted, man. Gio got out.
Okay, yeah, well, not out yet, but
No, but
that body triangle's tight.
He's been in some shit for
Yeah,
most
there
of
we
his
go,
match,
there.
though.
Well, still not out of the.
that guy moves so well. That
Yeah, he does,
Rafael
yeah.
Dominguez.
Used a.
I was surprised
he's
he
a break
hasn't
dancer,
won. I thought when the first time he was on whatever EBI he was on initially,
Yeah.
I said if this guy comes back, he's probably gonna be one of the guys.
This
that
is
wins
his-
one
I
by now.
remember
would've
him being
thought he
bigger
would've won
though.
one by now.
Was he at a one? Was he?
This
at a
is his
different weight?
third one. This is his third one. He might have done 155 and 145.
Yeah, because I remember him being like a
think.
little bit thicker last time I saw him. I believe.
Yeah, I'd have to look that up to be sure, but because didn't he fight Denny too? At one of them?
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, right in the face.
It's a
Yeah.
tough match.
No, it is.
This venue is interesting. So this venue is not at the Orpheum. Do you know where this is at, Hav?
Yeah, it's in a lounge somewhere.
Muscle Farm HQ, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, it's at Muscle Farm HQ.
It's like a small
that's what I
cafe,
think.
just kind of downtown.
Yeah, right. It's like a European cafe. They rent it out for the night.
'Cause they have
Well, I'm sure the
couches.
catering is excellent then.
Couches all the way around.
Karaoke and disco starts at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
They just cleared out.
Live from Muscle Farm HQ, Burbank, California.
I thought Muscle
Correct.
Farm was in Denver.
I thought
There's
so too.
there
No,
is
that-
a Muscle Farm in Denver.
Yeah, that's their big gym
But I
facility,
thought that was
right?
the biggest one.
Oh.
They're saying this is HQ, so I guess I was
Oh yeah.
talking out
Yeah,
of
I'm
my
not
ass.
sure.
Well, the other one could be bigger, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, do you like that, Hav? Do you like that each place is kind of just different?
Having different venues.
Yeah.
I don't mind it so much. I mean, I really kind of like the look of the Orpheum. So, you know, like the way the seating is. Like these guys are all on like normal chairs here, right?
They're on couches.
White leather
Well,
couches.
yeah, but the front's couches. It's not all couches.
No,
is
no,
it?
no. The front is the VIP section.
Yeah,
I would
What do you
assume.
think the reason is for changing the venue, other than Muscle Farm is sponsoring it?
I don't know.
Money might be the big,
Yeah.
Probably.
the big factor. Okay, so yeah, they got some stadium seats set up back there, right?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
again, you're not making the money off the tickets. If
Right.
you're gonna, if you were more concerned about spectators, you'd move it all over the place.
Well, you move to a bigger that you can
Yeah,
have
you
a lot
move
of
to a bunch of
spectators,
different
right?
places. So yeah.
Have we
probably
seen
just-
any rubber guard being played at all today?
No.
Well, no, but
haven't
Ben
yet.
Eddy has a fight coming up, so
Oh, that's true.
I did find it interesting in the countdown when Ben Eddy says that he feels that most of the 10th Planet guys have kind of not abandoned rubber guard, but it's more
No,
like
it's a fair-
this leg lock game. And I was like, all right, Ben Eddy. He's like, I'm still gonna do it like
Well,
hardcore.
you think
But-
about it. Look at Gordon Ryan, for instance. He's like the king of no gi right now. He's winning everything. Have you
Switched over to
ever
gi.
seen him play rubber guard?
no, but it's not his thing.
It's not his thing. Now, does that mean rubber guard sucks and you don't need it?
Hold on, hold on.
I would say hell no. I'd say like if you're an MMA fighter, you better know some rubber guard.
Absolutely.
I think it's valuable. Yeah.
I think it's
Very
very
valuable,
valuable.
not
But here's the thing. Here's
Doesn't
the
seem
thing.
necessary for sport jiu-jitsu.
Hold on.
Not necessary, but useful.
You are literally getting into situations where you can't use rubber guard if a guy is diving on your legs.
Right.
Like, not to say that you can't like suck him back into your
That's
legs.
sport jiu-jitsu. That's
Right.
what I'm talking about.
Right. But okay, so yeah, I guess there's things guys are going to do that make it difficult or impossible to do rubber
Right.
guard. If guys are going to want to play in your guard,
Yeah.
or if you're able to like jump guard or like Ben Eddy's really good at like the dead orchard and,
Right.
and triangles and
And
stuff.
it's going to be a combat match, so
Right.
expect some
so
rubber
closed guard is
Yeah.
guard is going to be suddenly more valuable because nobody wants to
Ooh,
send
Gio
him.
with
the mounted guillotine.
Can't see from this angle if it's
Dominguez does not seem worried.
he looks unconcerned, yeah. Though that could just be great gamesmanship too. No,
No,
let
he's
it go.
not. He's not.
Got that mount.
Ooh, yeah, monoplata, possibly, or a go-go.
Think he's gonna go for a go-go?
Go-go plata or monoplata could be like
Yeah,
he's
you're
controlling
right.
that arm.
Working that right leg up.
So here we're seeing some rubber guard from the top.
Yeah, here we're seeing
rubber
here we're
mount.
seeing some
Yeah.
mount in EBI.
Yeah. Mount still a thing.
Ooh,
We're bringing it back.
Gone but not
Hashtag
forgotten.
bring back mount.
Kimura. Nope.
I mean, to be fair, without the lapels, there aren't the best submission options for most guys.
For sure.
Yeah,
And you're just so susceptible to leg entries.
but you spend several minutes underneath a guy with a devastating mount.
Right.
You know, that can take a hell of a lot out of
The
you.
wind is out
Exactly.
of your lungs. Shit.
Went out of your lungs, went out of your sails.
Nice. Look at
Yeah,
this.
Oh,
MMA
Wow.
fight though.
Ogoplata.
yeah.
That's go-go, right?
Yeah,
Let's
it-
go.
Still seems very
If
unconcerned.
you could get under the head.
He's not. He's,
don't know
I
if
think
he
he's across
can.
the face.
Ugh.
He's not
So
under
it's
the chin
unpleasant,
yet.
but
he
not
went
tap
for it, he
worthy.
could probably go.
I think he's going for it.
He's trying. He's
it's
not
like
clearing that chin yet. I don't
Brutal.
think.
Look
Yeah,
at
Oh,
this.
he's off to the
grab the
side
toes,
now.
He's got the toes.
Nope,
No,
he's got
no,
the.
he doesn't.
He's got,
Oh,
He's got like a
yeah, I was
fish
gonna say,
hook.
he's like fish hooking him practically. That's hard to finish with.
the unsung
without
hero of grappling.
No.
Why is he not grabbing the toes, Hav?
I think he's wanting to, but the foot's not under the chin yet. Actually, it's like on his.
Oh,
chin.
he's trying to.
Nice.
He's doing like a baseball bat choke. Hav?
Yeah, that's essentially it.
That would
So-
infuriate me if somebody did that.
Unless
Just-
this dude
about a minute left.
is doing exactly what Eddie Cummings said and was just hanging out till OT and let Gio just get
Burn
spent.
himself out?
Yeah.
I don't think. Well, yeah. Look at that.
Completely
out.
Dominguez was like that in previous matches too, though. Like he's the one who like posed in like that Playboy pose when someone
Yeah,
was
that's
working his
right.
legs. I can't remember who it was.
Okay.
Yeah. So he.
He's hard to submit.
Yeah. Some might even say very
Hard to submit. Yes. And why?
Man, this is going to be going to overtime. It looks like.
Going to overtime, we're getting a very explosive finish.
Worst plug ever. We're not sending you
I
any
feel like
Ds.
we should have done the Dr. Evil pinky
Yeah.
when we said it that way. Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited about my new gi coming in. They already shipped it.
What do you got?
What gi?
AP.
I feel like you should just take a picture of it and then,
What is a-
and then have it associated with each
Albino
podcast. Like,
Preto.
this is who we had, and this is the gi that Zito got that day.
Yeah, I bet if
Wait,
you
what's it
go
called?
AP.
The albino preto.
Albino Preto.
that offshoot of showy roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that AP that you see
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the back of the shoulder.
I guess I never actually
Zito's
knew
like,
what that
there's a
stood for.
gi that I don't own. I must buy it at
Fair-
once.
Fair warning.
think
If
anyone
anyone's,
can take a living?
if anyone's wondering, AP and showy roll and tatami and scramble are all made at the same factory.
Interesting.
Or
Say
at least
that
they-
again?
No, they're all significally different, and Zito has them each for a specific reason.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's right.
Which one is the most prestigious, sir?
Yeah.
How dare
Which
you.
one has the highest thread count?
Okay, we're at the top of the first in overtime here.
What the?
What is this?
How's that?
He was like prying his.
Gio's got an arm trapped. Crucifix, Avi.
Yeah.
Okay, so did he
He's out.
lose the back here?
Yeah, he did there.
Okay.
He still
Yeah.
had the Kimura grip locked in, so
So
that
what?
was that's still in threat.
Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Gio would hit an ultra Kimura from there. The reverse spiderweb, whatever you want to call
Go
it.
ahead, ask.
Ultra Kimura.
Ask.
I
Go ahead, Drew.
don't want to sound like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Ultra
I mean,
Kimura.
I'm
neither,
sorry.
neither do we.
Is he sticking his tongue out
sorry,
back
what?
there?
He's definitely sticking his tongue out there. Yeah,
That's
that
cool.
was what was happening.
That was the problem, is that somebody went for an ultra knee bar on me, and
Yeah.
they got it.
17 dimension Ultra Kimura with magma,
I didn't name it. That's what he calls it.
with sharks with lasers.
Oh man.
We'll go over to the mats later on, and we'll.
Dude, did you guys watch the last fight to win? Not the one, obviously, that happened is going on now. The one last week.
There's
Where-
one going on now.
Yeah, there's one going on.
There's always one going on.
Where the guy had a body triangle from the back, and then his only goal, or at least the submission that he was looking for, was to pull the other guy's shoulder or
Up,
elbow
yeah.
as far back behind his body as possible.
That's definitely a submission.
Yeah, it's
No.
100% a submission.
I get the idea and I get the concept. Two things popped in my mind. One, never thought about it in my
Yeah,
life
right.
to go for it. Two, I would instantly tap. Like, there's so many people with zero shoulder dexterity.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm so out. I wouldn't even fight it.
One of our guys hit me with that in the gym, and I've got reasonably flexible shoulders. Dan Bun.
Yeah. He's hit me with that.
Yeah. It's a great attack. But I've got reasonably flexible shoulders, so like I wasn't too afraid of the shoulder lock. And as he was stretching it out, like
Pop.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Like the body triangle and the angle that I was
It's like
at,
going to
basically
tear your
popped my
lat
rib.
muscle.
Ribs
Even
always catch you by
even if you do have
surprise.
good
Yeah.
shoulder dexterity, like your lat muscle starts to like stretch, and you're like,
yeah.
I think something's going to tear.
Yeah, and like nothing critical. It was just like a
Right.
like it hasn't been an issue. But yeah, like I was surprised. I'm like, no, my shoulder's fine. Jesus.
Yeah.
And there go the ribs.
Yeah.
Gio looks very tired.
I mean, he went for
Yeah.
it, trying to finish him there.
Now
so.
he's
He's
doing
got that lactic
This is
acid burn.
Yeah, this is gonna be a rough spot to be in. But I mean, on the plus side, his arms were doing most of the work before, so maybe the legs will save the day
Ooh.
here.
He's out.
Yeah, he's,
Not gonna lie,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't-
out.
Oh yeah.
I don't get.
Damn.
You'd have to be a motherfucker at Spiderweb for you to be that's your go-to in EBI overtime.
No, I mean like
Well, he took
what
the
wa-
back initially.
Yeah, well, he
Oh,
went
he
for the
did?
back on.
Yeah,
on-
but then he went straight to
yeah.
Crucifix,
Yeah.
which I don't know. I don't think it's a safe game. I think safest game is body triangle, hold on tight
for
be,
for ride time.
be
Yeah,
a
for ride
backpack.
time.
It
Yeah.
doesn't seem like he's trying to.
But if it
He's not taking the boring Eddie Cummins approach. That's for sure.
The part.
But if that guy like burned out his arms in something earlier, it could be worth it to get on the arms and
That's one tight
and
body
really work.
triangle.
Yeah, that's
It does seem like Gio's making
face
a
fucking purple.
really valiant effort to finish all
Right.
these fights. Just,
Yeah.
it's just I think
he
maybe
takes pride in being a finisher, man.
that and be like, fuck you, Cummings. I finished all my matches.
And that should be the goal for something like this.
Yeah. Well, right now I think he's down right now on
Yeah,
time.
Oh,
he is.
absolutely.
Ride
So-
time.
Okay, so we're at the bottom of the second here.
This
Or
is-
is this
this
the
is-
top of the third?
Top of the third, I
Top of the
believe.
third, right?
Right.
Okay.
This is it. He's got to hold on for a long time.
Well, he can only hold on so long because we cap overtime at 5 minutes. Last I checked.
I don't think he's gonna hold that long.
I'm just saying.
Which is ridiculous.
Who knows what the rules are
He needs
now?
to be looking for a sub here.
Overtime should be capped at 2 minutes.
Not necessarily going to disagree with you. I think it would.
What?
I'm sorry. I know we have a
All right,
we
shut
have
it
a
down.
thing where
Shut the
I usually
podcast down.
Zero has been divided by.
What's he got here, Rob? I can't see.
kind
he
of
look-
like it
looking
looks
for a
like
slicer?
a bicep slicer.
Trying to.
Oh,
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 not-
locked in the triangle.
Did he?
Nice.
Yeah,
Did he
he's
lock
got
in a triangle?
locked in. This is a
Sweet,
strong-
Gio.
Wow.
Yeah.
that is, you're not getting out of that, I don't think.
I mean, even if he can't finish it, this is a strong position to hold from.
So again,
Yeah.
as long as the submission is locked
It's got to
in,
be,
he's
yeah, got to be an
out.
active threat on a submission.
Looks pretty active to me.
Yeah. But he's
And the transition has to be really smooth too.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bad angle.
I mean, he's gonna survive this.
Oh,
Are you sure?
Yeah, he is.
No, Dominguez is.
Are you gonna put
The
money on
game
that?
is like this is.
He's not tapped. Oh man, that's brutal. Though.
He's not getting
He
out.
does not look happy though.
Yeah.
No, he's turning purple.
How do you know when he's
Put him asleep.
There's
He
the
tapped.
Yeah. So now
That
he's
was
got that
beautiful.
much time to try
That was
and
a
tap.
beautiful
That was a great
transition.
transition.
Really good.
Fuck,
Yeah.
was that nice? Yeah.
only way he could have made that better is the old check at the end.
Maybe we didn't see it.
Dominguez is
All right, so-
smiling.
Yeah.
Why are you smiling?
Gio's super just exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciated your meme earlier. By the way. Last night at LCCT Barrington, I went over just like a real simple sweep triangle armbar combination, and Artie posted. Well, how'd it go exactly?
You know, I'm
You
pulling
looking it up now?
Yes, I absolutely.
Forgot your own meme.
I didn't make it.
Right. Yeah. He just.
I just stole it.
Yeah. He saw the occasion to use it and sprung upon it quite deftly.
What's with this dude and sticking the tongue out like he's MJ?
Do you see
He's
what
just having fun,
Did you see
bro.
what he just did
How
before
about
that?
win? Huh?
Do you see what he just did before that?
No.
He went and did the Gio.
Oh, did he?
Blew his own head off.
That's him using
I
his
don't-
mind. He's not shooting himself in the
He's
That's-
having
head.
fun.
Everyone
This is
knows
supposed to
that.
be fun, Paul.
I guess. Can you mock your opponent after you win, though?
That is generally the better move.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hop that elbow,
That's
son.
fine.
There you go.
He listened to you, Paul.
Yeah.
Are you happy?
There you go.
It's like that purple belt in Chicago. I hear him right now.
Yeah.
Knows what's up. Ooh, what?
Well, Gio just got to hold out till the time runs out.
Yeah.
Right.
He's
right.
not looking to escape.
Looking good.
Oh,
Let
there
go.
you
This
go.
guy just let go.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Well, I think that was time.
Was it?
Yeah.
I felt like Gio was in
There's
there.
a lot of
I mean,
transition, maybe.
yeah,
We just
maybe-
thought it was the time was
maybe.
seemed longer.
Damn good match.
yeah. Man, that was intense.
That was good. It's a good match. That guy is something. But Gio,
He's
fucking
always right
props to
before the
Gio,
finals.
man. He's
Yeah.
Gio
stuck it
finds
out.
that way to win.
Now I'm gonna say this. I mean, John's matches were way faster.
Yeah, he's definitely
Like,
the fresher
Yeah.
fighter.
So
for sure.
so Gio right now is really really hoping that Benetti takes this fight into the deepest water possible.
Yes.
So this is a combat match.
This next match is going to be combat jiu-jitsu rules. And damn, I can't think of the other dude's name, but he's the he won the first combat jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, I don't know the guy's name either.
Yeah, I should because it was on the damn preview and everything, but it escapes me at the moment.
Any of you guys ever trained the combat jiu-jitsu stuff?
Not like straight combat jiu-jitsu rules, but I've definitely done a little bit of jiu-jitsu or other types of groundwork with strikes
Strikes.
involved. Mostly with MMA gloves, though.
That's like Paul and ours. That's our role every time.
Oh,
Pretty much combat jiu-jitsu.
Who's slapping who?
Paul's slapping me mostly.
Okay. I am unsurprised by this.
Throw it out there at the gym. Andre'd be down for it.
If you guys are familiar with Chris Howder, one of his things is, think street, train sport, practice the art. Whenever I'm rolling
By the way,
with
that
Paul
was the
Sharp.
saying you guys missed on the last podcast.
Paul
That's
missed.
right.
Whenever,
Paul missed that one.
whenever I roll with Paul Sharp, all I gotta do is say think street and then slap the fucking shit out of him.
That's allowed. Like that. That's the go-to.
That's what I was
Well,
trying to
with him,
say.
with him.
Yeah.
He
Right.
always,
You
he
wanna say
always
it?
should
Gotta
be
redeem
thinking
yourself.
street. So
Think street,
think street, slap fuck up. Oh, it's think street, train sport, practice the art.
practice the art. There it is.
T-shirt to come.
There, I'm sure it's out there.
I've seen it.
No. I think Zito's just saying he would like somebody to send him that T-shirt.
Yeah, send me that T-shirt.
Chris
Small.
Howder, if you're listening,
Yeah.
And of course he is.
Yes. Big fan.
I will try.
Big fan
I
of
know
podcasts.
he's in town in March. He's supposed to be coming to SPG Illinois in June, and I will do everything I can to get him out here. If you're
That'd be
interested.
great. Love to
Love
talk
it.
Very,
about it.
Yeah.
very vulgar.
Love to pick that dude's
the
brain.
FCC will come after you guys, though.
Oh, is that right?
They have no power here.
No, every other word is motherfuck.
That's fine.
Fuck.
That's totally
fine.
fine. Yeah, iTunes doesn't give a shit.
There you go.
We can say whatever we want.
Ugh.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Man, he's got to be. So this
Geo-
combat is 5 minutes. Oh, is it 10 minute? What is the combat?
I think it's 10.
It's 10 minutes as well.
10 with overtime potentially.
Gio
so.
strategically taking his time getting off the mat, so there's more time before his next match.
Constant.
That's a good one.
There we go.
How you pronounce his last name? Javi
Hanstein, I think.
Hanstein or Stein?
Stein.
Steinstein. Come
maybe,
on.
Maybe the commentators
What's
can
the
let us
rule
know.
there? Drew?
I think it's up to the person's discretion.
Is that what it is?
I believe so.
We can just call him Nick, though.
Definitely just going to refer to him as Nick. But we do have to say Ben Eddie's full name each and every time.
Right.
Yes.
Why do we do that?
Because he has two first names.
Please tell me he's competing with a T-shirt.
No, he had a.
Those
he
guys
had
are
a-
the best.
I
had a rash guard.
love doing
The
jiu-jitsu.
T-shirt guy.
Yeah.
I love doing jiu-jitsu in a t-shirt.
It's like, yeah, you got to be a total badass though. Stick to the rash guards for now, Drew.
I guess.
Craig
I
Jones.
just like
no,
it. I
rash
like it
guard,
because
just-
compete- I
no
did
shirt.
compete-
It rolls up
in
and
a
gets
few
stuck like
tournaments
under
and
my
t-shirts
pits
a
and I'm
while
like
back.
a weird little. It's like a little.
Yeah,
like
right.
a belly shirt.
Yeah.
Riley prefers a T-shirt.
It is actually super
over a rash guard specifically because like he doesn't like the rash guard rolling up.
The only reason I've competed in a T-shirt before was back when Olympic wrestling was in jeopardy of being cut. I did wear a Save Olympic Wrestling
Save Olympic,
T-shirt
yeah, I've got one.
for like 4 or 5 tournaments back when the IOC was beating a bunch of cocksuckers. Can we say that word?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Cocksuckers? Okay.
Especially about the IOC.
They ruin judo, they ruin wrestling, and that's why BJJ should never be in the Olympics. They'll
Yeah.
fuck it up.
That's
they're
definitely a
shooting for it.
conversation
My-
worth having.
I
sometime.
thought it's going to be in the Olympics 2024.
Fuck, I hope
You
not.
better hope
They're
not.
shooting for it.
Fuck
They're going
it.
hard for it.
My deceased judo coach, Thomas O'Shaughnessy, he was on the Irish Olympic team for the first Olympics to feature judo. And he said judo back then was amazing. But now he said, well,
So how did the IOC ruin it then?
they tried to make it spectator friendly. Back then,
Talk into the mic.
Oh, sorry.
There you
They tried to make it spectator friendly by making, we need big dynamic throws because that's what the average person wants to see.
Right.
They took away
We want it for a highlight reel, right?
Yeah, they took
How does
away
that make
a
any
lot
sense
of the
when people watch
Newaza.
fucking curling and they?
Curling's so much. Curling's so much fun to watch, though.
curling?
No, it really
I've
is.
watched it for hours. I'm just saying.
And how many beers deep were you?
I'm just throwing.
I got to say this right now. Curling is better to watch than baseball as far as a pastime.
All that energy.
Thank you.
yeah.
I do hate baseball.
Thank you.
But
I
Continue
don't
your
like,
story.
I don't like either
No.
sport, but
Let's end it there.
all right, kill the podcast.
IOC just really tried to take away a lot of the Newaza that I think made judo not too different from BJJ in a lot of
Okay.
ways. My sensei, he did say that back when he did judo competitively, it was basically BJJ with the Nippon.
Now, what about wrestling?
They have changed the rules for wrestling so many times. Like from when I first competed in freestyle and Greco, they changed the rules my second year competing, and now they're back to similar to the original rules. They're just trying to make it into spectator friendly, which I can see to some
Maybe
extent.
BJJ needs that. Like, hey, 50-50 is illegal in the key.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
who's going to be our governing body if we do that? It'll be it'd be the IBJJF or some iteration of them.
I think you'll be very upset. Like you might be really, really happy in the beginning.
The first won't be out.
Right.
And a lot of people will be like, yes, this is the change we needed for all these years.
Right.
And then 15 years, oh, there you go.
Give it a few
jump guard.
cycles.
And then, a few years later, that's when you're going to start realizing, that like, oh, we've lost too much. Too much has changed. This is unrecognizable.
And that's the way I feel about judo. I was fortunate enough to have an old school coach. I say,
Yeah,
love the art, hate
That's
the sport.
walking around backstage.
Walking around backstage barefoot.
Shouldn't be allowed to do that.
You shouldn't.
Filthy.
That's gross.
I would tap in.
Messing up that nice white mat. Oh, is this guy on top? Is he sponsored by Brass Knuckle as well?
Oh yeah, he likes that. Those weird.
What- wasn't that
Hindulotine.
Was that AJ
He has another one,
Klingerman
right?
that was
Like
telling
another
us that,
PhD
like,
variation.
Yeah, he's got
she's-
a couple of different things. Gun show control is a part of like his personal system of how he does rubber guard.
Looks like he's about to heel hook himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but AJ Klingerman has kicked people out of her tournament
For walking off.
Oh, yeah.
walking off the mats in bare feet in the bathroom. They're
Fuck
just like
that.
walking
That's-
around in the
Then
bathroom
they-
in bare
monsters.
feet.
They
shouldn't be
absolutely
allowed.
shouldn't be allowed back on the mat. Like
That's right.
Kicking
Shouldn't be out
out,
in the community.
to tough, a bit tough, but at least have like a wiping mat or something, or just publicly shame them, whatever.
Public shame is a good thing.
That's what I like about grappling industries. They have no shame about publicly shaming people over the microphone at their tournaments. and they actually run on time.
Yeah, major selling point there.
Well, you get the sense of community because everybody's
no
fucking
slams,
off.
no
No
slams.
slams?
Damn, I would have thought there was.
Just
But he
spear,
can run him out
spear
of-
him into the crowd.
Yeah, that was some gamesmanship there.
Oh, you can run.
Yeah, like that was a seriously smart move there.
No slams
Did-
is interesting.
Did you see Benson Henderson and AJ Agasarm?
No,
Today?
I only heard snide comments.
Does that
The
cost money to
Goldberg
watch?
spear.
So
Fight
awesome.
to
It
win.
was on Fight Pass.
Oh,
Fight-
it was on Fight Pass?
Yes,
So
Artie.
we
That's
could
exactly what it
watch
was. It was a Goldberg spear right off of the stage.
So we could watch
That
it
took
after.
the referee with him.
Nice.
Jesus.
That's even better.
You know how the referee like gets between the edge and the competitors to try and he just like
No
blasted
effect.
through both of them like a
it all.
linebacker.
Henderson's a tough dude.
I love how these slaps now come into like open-handed jabs.
Look at how much the
Absolutely.
jiu-jitsu
When I-
changes though.
Yeah, yeah,
When-
different game.
Yeah.
When I was out in San Diego, it was Barrett Yoshida was preparing for one of those combat jiu-jitsu events, and he was actually toughening his hands up by slapping this wooden percussion instrument. He had like fucking
Like a
calluses.
Makiwara?
It could be. I don't remember the name of it. I want to say
it's like a piece of wood with
Exactly.
like a padded.
that's a karate tool. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
This was an actual like indigenous percussion instrument that was making some sound, I guess.
Oh,
So, okay,
look
so
at
like a
this.
musical. Sorry,
And it was toughening his hands up because it was basically slapping solid hardwood.
huh? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like Kill Bill style.
Never seen it.
Never saw Kill Bill?
I've never seen Kill Bill.
What?
Whoa, whoa!
Get the fuck out of my
Turn this
studio.
off.
Lower
Put
the
it on.
volume.
Kill Bill Fight Companion.
Oh my god. Kill
All right.
Bill.
So Artie, you're gonna be here a while as Zito traps you into his office and forces you to watch Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2.
Oh man, it's so good. That's homework, Artie. Go watch it. Do yourself a favor. It's amazing.
Whenever anybody listens, when they will literally go, "Oh my god, I can't believe he's never seen this." It's on Netflix, dude. It's
I'll check
easy.
it out. Someone's
Look at
gonna
this.
listen. Someone's
Neon
gonna
Be-
listen to this
Neon
and then
Belly,
fucking
huh?
message me. Just say, "Have you not watched Kill Bill, you asshole?"
Yeah, that IBJJF style grappling definitely comes in handy when you're talking about MMA or combat jiu-jitsu. Just that pressure, the
The top,
position,
the top pressure.
Yes.
The position. Yeah, no. There's
not letting people pass your guard.
Yes.
just like for no reason, inverting for no reason.
Right.
You know,
I've only done one IBJJF event, but I do want to at least do one this year.
Javi, did you sign up for Chicago Open?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm the only one in my division currently.
Me too.
both gi and nogi.
There's only
There's only gi.
Really?
Oh, no, yeah,
Yeah.
there's no gi.
Oh, but aren't
That's
they doing
weird.
the kids
this year.
this year?
Yeah, they are doing the
Oh,
kids, yeah.
I wonder if that's why.
The kids
That is
ruin it
odd,
for
though.
everybody.
What's that?
The kids ruin it for everybody.
Yeah.
But don't I mean, my experience, and again, I have not competed in no-gi at the Chicago Open, but it seems like their brackets are never big.
I just
So
had
maybe
one,
they
I,
just-
I had
Gi
one
is
guy.
definitely
I had one
bigger.
guy in my
Mixed it.
bracket.
Yeah, maybe
you
they
could
mixed it
almost
for the
expect
kids.
half the size. So in my gi bracket, I had 8 or 9 guys. In my no gi, I had 4.
Yeah, but 4 is actually like I think 4 is like one of the bigger brackets that you see.
Well,
like,
I
you see
can't-
it for no-gi. And
I can't actually imagine. Okay, so maybe this is just me overthinking it, but I can't imagine that the Chicago Open's actually that good of an idea because we're a great big city and it's easy to get here and everything, but it's right after Pans. Like, if you're gonna go to one tournament that you have to travel for, you're gonna go to Pans.
Yeah.
And
You know,
they
I'm
just
doing
spank
Chicago
them in the
Open
butt.
because it's convenient and relatively inexpensive. It's
I-
also a low point tournament as an Open, right?
Right.
I think they'll find, especially now that the IBJJF is having a lot of these like Charlotte and Cincinnati and all
Going
these
everywhere.
smaller cities. Now that they're starting to bring them closer, you're going to find the Chicago Open numbers, I bet, go down fairly significantly.
Absolutely.
Because the thing is, before,
Guys aren't gonna
what
travel
was the
for
other
it.
closest one in the Midwest?
Right.
There
Right.
wasn't one.
Right.
Texas. You'd have to go all the way to Texas.
Yeah.
There's not a St. Louis. There's not a there just was a Denver last year. Like there's not a lot going on in the Midwest with the IBJJF.
Right.
But they're throwing a lot on the coast.
Yeah, they're going where their numbers are.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
That
I mean,
makes sense.
Oh yeah, totally. But I think like why isn't there a St. Louis one? There should be. I mean, why isn't there an
Yeah.
Indianapolis one? You'd get people there.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like I
Indianapolis
said,
is strange.
I think the timing of the Chicago Open right
Yeah,
after
plus
Pans
that.
is
I
probably
agree with
a
that.
big detriment.
How
There'll be a
many
lot of
years
guys
has the
wanna take some time
IBJJF
off.
been coming to Chicago now?
Well, I've been
Longer than I've been doing jiu-jitsu.
I've been 4 or 5. So
I'm not sure.
Since then.
I'm not sure.
It's
Somebody,
not
somebody
10 years.
Somebody out there right now listening to the podcast knows the answer and
just
should
screaming
hit
at
us up
their
on
I forget who
Facebook
we're
Messenger.
talking to. I think it was
We're not live,
I think it was
unfortunately.
Mark Vivas or something. He's
Yeah,
like,
Vitas would probably know.
yeah.
Seraphin would
They
probably
haven't
know.
been coming here that long.
No. Like, but it's been a while. I mean, it's not like this is like 3 years ago or something.
Right.
I mean, it was definitely before I started.
Yeah. I don't think it's been 10 years though, is it? Has
Here
it?
we go.
I don't
Maybe.
know. 10 years ago, I wasn't
They were
officially
definitely-
doing
All right.
jiu-jitsu. I
Some
was
rubber
doing-
guard.
Doing MMA at Gilbert Grappling.
That is the
getting
weakest
murdered.
slaps I've ever seen.
What is it?
He's hitting a bongo
Ben
drum.
Eddie's playing the
Until he-
bongos.
What the heck kind of
Until
slap
he brings
is
the
that?
elbows in, I think that's all he cares about. It's just, I'm just gonna bug the shit out of you. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
like,
exactly what
he
did.
doesn't have to inflict damage with it if it's
That's
being a
exactly
good
what he did to
distraction.
Wilson Hayes too.
Yeah.
And then,
You look at Ben Eddie, he doesn't really look like a striker though.
No, he doesn't.
No.
like that was 100%. That was like
Yeah.
that was the hardest he could go.
Yeah. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
I shouldn't make fun of him. I'm sure he can roll me up like a pretzel.
Probably.
He is a pretty rough dude.
I'm sure
yeah.
he couldn't roll me up.
Javi,
Now
you
that
fought him.
triangle.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
How was it?
He nearly broke my collarbone.
Oh.
Yeah,
With a triangle, right?
a dead orchard.
Jesus.
Dead Orchard.
Yeah, he's kind of built for it. Most people don't believe he actually like.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, most people I've talked to are like, I can't believe that guy made 135 because he's so much bigger than me.
Yeah, isn't he like
Very tall.
6'1"?
Very tall.
I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't actually know like how tall he is. He's just in that tall, lanky category of dudes.
I don't know how that dude doesn't get injured more.
What, being so skinny
Just
and
that
tall?
body type, you
He-
know,
I mean,
where it looks like you're going to
he's
snap.
really
Yeah.
like he's quite strong. I mean, like he's not built like a power lifter or anything, but like he's definitely got like really fantastic tight, like isometric strength.
Right.
Knows how to just hold on to that rubber guard so hard. Yeah, it's impressive.
He's got a hell of a mustache.
Mustache
Absolutely.
game, absolutely on point.
They both have mustaches. I think Ben Eddie, solid winner though with
Yeah.
facial hair.
I got to give some respect to that full beard, though. I mean,
Yes.
I don't know how we rank these things. Let's develop a system. Figure that out.
Do you get bonus points if the hair on top of your head is
Also
eccentric as
longer.
well?
I mean, I would vote yes, obviously,
Yes.
but I'm biased, so I don't know.
It's true. Javi is biased on that one.
as far as hair game
Javi, when do you
goes,
cut your
Ben
hair?
Eddie-
You cut your hair though soon, don't you?
Spring.
Spring, yeah. Why do you do that?
Because it's warm.
because
That's it.
he's Samson.
You fucking idiot.
Obviously. I mean, jeez. Should have known that one, huh? It's just because it's warm.
Because my wife likes long hair.
So that's why you cut it?
Doing it for
Lather,
the ladies.
rinse,
No, that's
repeat.
what. That's
Oh,
why.
that's why
I
you grow it out.
Yeah.
Or normally you would just keep it short.
I'd probably keep it shorter than this if I lived in a warmer climate.
What do you do when you go to work? Do you like tie it back as a
Whatever the
professional?
fuck I want.
Okay.
There you go.
I don't know how professional your
No,
job setting is.
I work in a fairly professional office, but not like super uptight about that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah, it's business casual.
Yeah, you did cut it for a job interview like a year.
Yeah, of course I'm going to
ago.
cut it for a job interview.
Okay,
Yeah.
pussy.
Like a sellout. Yeah.
Yeah, like a sellout.
I'm sorry.
You got to do what you got to do.
I wanted the job.
Yeah.
Is it time limit?
Yeah.
Huh? So now we go to OT.
Remember when Javi was cool?
Javi, that was no disrespect. I'm in sales. I'm a whore. I'll do anything for money.
No
Whatever you got to do.
Drew's
It was just real talk. It's okay.
Drew's gonna realize his sales go up because of the knee brace, and he's just gonna like keep rocking
Forever.
it for years.
Oh my God, I'm
It's just
telling
gonna be
you.
in the trunk of his car.
No, you're good, man. When I went to Glory
Party foul.
yesterday, oh my God, I got treated like a king. Elevator. So we were sitting in the middle of the aisle. The aisle, they didn't like stand up. The aisle cleared. They all walked out of the aisle and then let me go in and then return to their seats.
So
I literally said, I go, you guys, this is like unbelievably nice. Know that I would have not done this to you if you were coming through here with me.
100%.
And they said, they go, you're going to do it now though, right? I'm like, absolutely. I go, I didn't realize I was such a piece of shit.
Yeah, you're a dick.
Yeah, well, it's okay.
So here's the question though. Do you have the wheelchair parking sticker or little tag?
I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to inquire about what I could do to get the sticker because like I do drive for my job. Like if I could park right next to the door instead of parking however far away,
That's so wrong.
dude. Just I wouldn't use it all the
Oh,
time.
foot
I would
to the
use it when
face
I have
there.
it. Crutches are kicking my ass.
Saying, "Hey,
I'm
Ben
bruised
Eddie,
all
how's
over the
my
place
foot
'cause I'm
look?"
taking blood thinners too, like not to get a blood clot.
Yeah.
Like look at my hand. It's literally just my hands are bruised just from holding. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Holding the crutches. I still have the bruises from the IV.
Oh.
I'm a fucking mess right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, like a king. It was the best.
That's great.
Everybody was super. They're like, oh, I'm like, oh, is there a bathroom? And they're like, oh yeah, you don't have to go all the way to the main bathroom. Just go right here. It's his own personal bathroom. Like, because we had ground level seats. It was amazing. Hung out there. Took my time, 5-10 minutes, just to get away.
Good show.
Little peace of mind.
Good show at Glory.
Glory?
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, it was the fights were good. I just don't give a shit about it anymore. I'm so because again, I did the Muay Thai thing. I was really into it. I'm just into jiu-jitsu.
You went to Thailand for a while too, right?
Yeah. I'm really into jiu-jitsu. I don't know. I will say too, something about just kickboxing in general has always rubbed me the wrong way because it's always like if you get somebody, especially because now Glory's bringing in a lot of these like legit like Muay Thai world champions to come in and fight, and they're obviously still wrecking, but you know they are used to a specific game. So these guys will come in and charge, and these guys will be wanting to throw or clinch and do all that, and then it's just stop, break it up. So it's just kickboxing in general. There's no clinching. Like it's very, I don't know. It. There was a fight yesterday that was a big stinker, and it was just because there was so much clinching. They took like 2 or 3 points away from the one guy because he just kept holding on. So, but overall, it was a good
Looks
show.
like a good
Glory's
calf
always
slicer
awesome.
attempt there.
Yeah.
The big thing is I still know a lot
this
of
guy's
I
name,
don't
but
know.
the hypnotic guy, Nick.
I used to train with a lot of the
Hypnotic Nick.
guys. They have a lot of local fighters on the undercard, which is cool.
Yeah, speaking of, Matt Paul from 10th Planet Chicago won via KO in the second round.
Good man, Matt.
It was a hellacious knockout. He
Awesome.
may have killed a man.
I believe that
Was it a
guy's
kick, punch?
another local guy. Matt
Punch.
was fighting Gilbert Grappling, if I'm
Yeah, I believe so.
correct.
I missed their fight, but like I said, I did see them. When I was walking to my private bathroom, they were also walking there.
Oh, really?
And I just saw them, and I was just like, why is this 10 Planet? Why is this 10 Planet brown belt here?
Purple.
Purple. Oh well.
Josh is
Josh
brown.
was there.
Sorry. Yeah,
I
Josh
saw
was
Josh
with
too.
him.
Josh was there too. And I was like, why are they here? And then I was like, oh yeah, he kind of like he does MMA too, so maybe he fought.
Yep.
But I was very surprised.
Yeah, it was a savage knockout. I was so sad that I didn't get to see it live.
I saw it reshared a whole bunch on
Yeah,
Facebook.
armbar. Top of the second, so he's got a chance to tap him out.
Wow, Ben Eddie with the armbar.
Yeah.
No
nice.
strikes in overtime, right?
No strikes in overtime. It's regular EBI overtime.
That's interesting. I suppose escaping would be much easier if you're just able to reach back and slap the fucker.
Alternately, the body triangle might change in value a lot
Yes.
if you can just slap somebody with impunity.
Right.
Just
Very
hold
true.
We can go back into the gym, see how that works.
I'm going to volunteer someone else for that.
Well, you could try to body triangle and slap somebody.
Not you, that's for sure. I could
Hey,
probably
no
body
fat shaming,
triangle
come
Zito.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could body triangle your leg.
Maybe.
Oh shit! Did he escape? Did
I
he?
don't know, I missed it.
Shit! Yeah,
We were too busy shit talking.
we totally missed that. I'm not sure if he submitted him or if he
Seems like
escaped.
Ben Eddie won.
Yeah, Ben Eddie
Looks
won.
like it. That was a nice.
Wait, he
armbar.
gets a belt for winning this?
I believe so. Yeah.
Why?
I'm sorry that it offends you.
Well, it's just a one match.
Well, it's just a
not
clash.
It's like
tournament.
it's a super fight, I guess.
Yeah.
But you know what I
Now,
mean?
Is
Like,
that like a belt
what do you
like
do?
he
I believe
just?
at ADCC you get a trophy for a super fight. It's the same thing, a trophy.
Well, is that a belt
You
he
get
defends
things.
or a belt he just gets to keep?
That's
No,
what
I
I want.
think
No,
he-
I think it's just for him.
No, I think he's the 145.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like.
Oh.
So he doesn't have to do a 4-man tournament or 8-man tournament or anything like that?
Well, they've only ever done 4-man tournaments anyhow, and he got his black belt.
Oh,
Oh, nice. More
He
important than
drops
that
the
other belt.
EBI.
Yeah, that's the more important belt right there.
That's the
Oh,
belt
he
that'll
was
stay
a
with
black
you.
Beautiful
belt?
thing.
No.
Congrats. Hold
Oh,
on.
I thought he was a black
No,
belt.
brown belt.
That's real cool.
Man.
That's a hell of a way to be promoted.
Eddie's just popping black belts like left and right. What's up with that? Right? Hasn't it seemed like every time I go to like
there's
Facebook, it's
been
like
a lot
we're
of guys been a long
just
time coming.
popping black
But-
belts are just
popping a lot of black belts.
But yeah.
crazy.
Denny with the wash jeans, whitewash jeans.
Are they really? I thought they were gi pants.
I don't think so.
He was just in Greece. He probably got them out there. So they look very European. Very European. Wow, that's awesome.
You-
That's a way to get a
be
black
promoted.
belt.
That's yeah. I mean,
That's the
that's
ultimate.
that promote
Fuck the EBI belt. That black belt's what matters.
That's a hell of a promotion right there.
Yeah.
You win combat EBI. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's your black belt.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well,
I
especially
think
with the
he's been
finish.
he's
too.
been a black belt in mustache for quite a time though.
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
No doubt. Yeah, Sean Applegate just got his black belt.
That's awesome.
Matt Scaff. Paul, you remember when they got their brown belts?
Yeah. We were in Kentucky.
We were in Kentucky.
Yes.
Javi, you remember that, right?
Yes, you do.
That was awesome. That's so, man, it's so crazy to think.
Yeah, I remember Ben Eddy getting his brown belt because he was a purple belt when I first really started noticing him.
Oh, really?
Competed at the first EBI as a purple.
Oh, wow.
Zito, you think you're gonna cry when you get your black belt?
He better,
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
like a baby.
I'm trying to.
I wanna see
thought
him
about it the
cry
other
at
day.
purple
I don't
and
know how
brown,
I'm gonna feel.
actually.
Yeah, I might even
Yeah.
cry then.
I almost
He's
lost
going to
it
get his
brown.
black belt and be like,
I almost
Yeah.
bombed it in my purple.
assuming it's Andre, he's going to be like, Andre, thank you, but I'm not really liking the fabric of this belt.
What is this gameness?
Yeah, is this gameness? I was really hoping for a Fuji.
Can you find me a
Yeah.
show your old black belt?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
right. Oh, you know that's
AP?
Oh man, I tried to get the AP and I was unable to get it. It's so annoying. Like they sold out so
Belts.
fast.
You're ill.
Belts
you
are-
are ill.
I know, dude. I know. I got a problem. I have two blues. You know,
Hypnotic actually
like
made
both of
a,
them.
I've thought about it for a second about me. I was like, oh, like I'd like to get like a, I don't know, some like a Grips or some sort of premium brand belt, and then like I just go, wait, but who gives a shit? Like,
It gives a shit.
You know, as long as your belt's
I
not
do.
coming untied, I mean, it's a belt. Although Hypnotic came out with a belt made out of pearl weave, that gi material.
Okay.
If and when I ever get promoted, probably never. That's probably what I get for my brown belt.
I've seen some people actually get their brown belts like etched with their name. I've seen
Yeah.
that before
Yeah.
too.
I would do that for
I mean,
black. I wouldn't do that for.
Generally,
yeah.
generally you're gonna be in that belt for a while, usually.
Brown,
Unless
right?
you're
Yeah.
like a phenom on a
Right,
fast
right,
track,
right.
you know. But yeah, like because of my experience with my purple belt, where it's like, oh I've had my purple belt a good long while, it got
Yeah.
ratted up. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna buy a competition brown belt right away, even though my brown belt was fine and will probably be fine for a while. Just
Yeah.
gonna grab a one that I'll only use for comp right away.
Which
bad
one did
idea.
you go with?
I just got an inverted gear one. Shout out to inverted gear.
Okay.
Of course.
You're a. What are you for belt?
A0.
A0, right? Yeah.
That inverted gear commercial on
He's like
Polaris,
a, he's like a
needs some help.
Y4.
I have not seen it.
That needs a lot of help.
Do you need a
How
tag?
much help
Do you
does it
tag
need,
somebody?
Paul?
Or?
It needs like just don't have the ad. That's how much
I think what he's saying
literally-
is inverted gear. Next time you're doing commercial, Grappler Union, we want to
if
help.
somebody
Wrap it and start over?
if somebody had ordered a gi and it was like about to be processed, they would have canceled the
Cancel.
order after watching that commercial. Yeah.
statement. Jesus, I obviously need to see this commercial.
Scrolling
To
through the
see
refund
what
Is it that bad?
see what could rise such
Can
bile
you
in
find
the
it?
otherwise rational mind of Paul Maloney.
Paul, can you
That's
find
almost
it?
what happened
can-
with
we
the
can-
submission fight company in their fake
no,
empire.
I don't want them to get torched anymore. I'll show you guys after.
Damn.
Javier's unsponsored for being involved with
Yeah,
this.
thanks a
slam
lot,
against
guys.
inverted
You're
gear.
welcome.
I can always get like that elite sponsorship, right? That's what my go-to will have to be.
There you go.
Yeah.
Try Hypnotic.
Oh no, you have to pay for
Most-
your own stuff like everybody else. Weird.
I will say Hypnotic is comfortable. I have not tried inverted gear. I've thought about getting some of the R Dojo shorts.
One of my teammates is sponsored by Hypnotica. Donnie. He's
Few
been
of
on the
them.
podcast.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Sorry, several of my teammates because John is.
I think Matt Paul is.
They,
A lot of the 10th Planet Lombard guys
they
are.
sponsor
that's
pretty
where
much
the
everyone,
the
don't they?
manage
Right.
the manager Hypnotic actually trains at 10th Planet Lombard. Recently got his blue belt. I was really neat to see that.
John.
John
Hey,
Pamakawa.
I thought that was a secret.
Yeah.
Everyone fucking knows.
It's an open secret.
All right. This is the finals.
I remember, if you guys didn't know, I used to work at MMA Warehouse a while back, and for a while we did Gracie Combatives class. One of the second or third classes we did, it's the self-defense based stuff, and it's supposed to be a punch block from the feet. Well, John and the owner of our company, Mika, who'd also done some training, they both wind up for a punch at the same time and damn near punch each other. And I wish that would have been, I don't wish, but I mean, that would have been a great memory for our company. Very, very close to a double KO, though.
Bruce Buffer in the house on his phone, not even watching, just texting. Look at
I've
that.
seen so many,
Kind of like
red-handed.
Javier.
so many fights. I can't imagine he's
All he-
entertained every single time.
All he sees anymore is the cue cards and the dollar signs.
So maybe while we're at the break, I could finally call out Zito on some beef I have with him. Oh Jesus!
Oh, let's hear this.
I meant-
Just be aware. Be aware. Zito's guy edits this, so
Oh, that's fine. It'll just get cut out then.
Be completely
beef?
cut out
What's
of the,
the beef?
podcast.
The beef was, and I only thought about bringing it up after I heard your last podcast.
Oh, really? Okay.
Three beers deep. Here comes the shit talk.
Yeah, here we go.
Yes.
So no, it's not awful. But
Paul, you
man,
want to open it up for
I
him?
completely disagree with your train of thought about going overly easy on beginners, on white belts. You were talking last time. Andre was like, Zito, like, make sure you tap this guy out. Like, I'm not saying hurt anybody, but my biggest example was my fiance happened to come to the gym. She started training jiu-jitsu, went 5 or 6
Shout
times.
out to Melissa.
Shout out to Melissa.
I've rolled with her before.
She's since quit since my injury
Wait, how-
because she's a bum.
Don't say she
did you say
quit.
he was a bum?
Just say, don't say she quit. She,
might-
just
she
hasn't
might-
come back yet.
Yeah,
She
she
will
might hear
probably
this and
not
that-
come back until I come back.
It's
basically.
very demotivating.
Why
is.
don't you come
Let
and
me
then
motivate her
watch.
and
real
you
quick.
watch and
I would-
support her?
I would drive her every day if she wanted to go.
Can I have a moment to motivate her real quick? Don't be lazy, Melissa. Get your ass in the gym.
Paul Maloney, inspirational speaker.
But I know for a fact that, and I don't know, maybe it's because she happens to be my fiance and people didn't want to be mean to her. But God, that role that you guys had was a joke, man. You didn't even tap her out once.
No, I didn't.
You were playing around. They stopped mid-roll and just for Zito to show her a basic armbar from guard. That's not what you should be doing.
Not cool,
She
Zito.
asked me.
You
What
know
That
what
is
cool,
not
Zito.
what you should be doing. You tell her, don't worry about it. Ask Andre later.
The way you make somebody fall in love with jiu-jitsu is show them that it works. How do you show them that it works? You fucking tap them out.
I do. I do that.
I both agree and disagree. You know,
But I like-
you got to
I
show
also-
them a glimmer of hope.
I also just positionally just dominate them.
I'm not talking
gonna
about
sit there and
destroying them, Artie. I'm just
Well,
thinking
the
tap
only
them
one that
nonstop.
Melissa said that you were by far the most frustrating role that she had.
Yeah.
Because it was just very much, you could just tell. She basically said, she goes, I just knew Zito knew exactly what he was doing the entire time, and no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't beat him. But you gotta tap her out, man. White belts do
That's-
need to learn how to tap.
Did I tap her out when I rolled with her?
Well, the first time she went, you did, and then Jeff probably beat her ass too hard, and she was like, "What's up with that guy, Jeff? Does he not like me or something?" And I was like, "Don't worry about that.
He's a fresh blue belt.
Yeah. But no, you got to. Andre's right. You have to.
Yeah.
I think of all the lessons I learned getting my ass kicked by Bernie. Oh my God, we didn't have a lot of big guys at our gym when I started. I was probably the only guy that was Bernie sized.
Let's not ruin the very rich tradition of ass beatings in that
Ass
gym.
beatings,
Okay.
You know?
All right, so you want me to turn it up a little bit? Is that what you're trying to say?
A little
All right.
bit.
All right, I'll
And
turn it up.
I think Andre wants you to go with those people because I think he trusts you because he knows you're not going to overdo it.
Right.
But there's got to be some balance.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd
I
say
don't
minimum-
mind tapping them. I'm just,
I usually shoot for one submission a minute, however long the round is. That's usually my plan.
Right.
So you do 6 rounds, you get 6 taps. That's fine. That's
Yeah.
fair.
that's fair. Okay,
I believe in you.
thanks. I mean, I
Extended
can do it
commercial
at
break.
will. I just feel like
Will, wow.
at will.
That's confidence.
I'm pretty confident, and I can tap people. Yeah.
So that's it. See, that wasn't
What
that
about
bad.
Paul?
No, Paul and I have problems. We got problems right now.
do we have beef, bro?
We got problems. Paul and I got
As
problems.
soon as the commercial break comes on, all the shit talking comes out.
Zito need me in the face in our last roll.
Well, that's what it seems like.
Intentionally?
Every story
No,
now just seems
no,
like,
no,
he
no.
hit me or he did this.
Sloppy jiu-jitsu,
Yeah, it
bro.
was sloppy. It
Real
was.
sloppy.
It's like a pair of sisters, really.
Bro, when we were done rolling, people
I
were
wrist
like,
locked him again.
There you go.
bro, he fucking wrist locked me. I had to scream. It was like, come on, man. Actually, no, not only did wait, I screamed twice in that roll, right?
You did. It's great. Zito, see, for me, I always have and this is probably from rolling with Javi and just really quick leg locks coming on. I always have a tap chambered. I'm like, tap, 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 tap. Like, I always have one of those chambered. I wrist locked Zito the other day, and he was like,
Spazzing out.
Oh, it was brutal. I did not like. That was like one of those moves I did not see coming. I should have saw it coming. He like baited. He baited it perfectly because normally I know when he's doing it, but that time he saw the wrist there and was going for something else, and then just quickly.
Wrist
and I was
locks
like,
rely on that element of surprise a lot of the time.
It's frustrating. But then what else did you tap? You tapped me with something else too. That was
So
that,
just
like-
just to
was it
clarify,
armbar?
though, was this before or after you got the skinny on wrist locks from Mac?
This
Can we
It was
attribute?
after. It was after.
Here's the
So for
cartoon
sure he bumped
commercial.
your level up there just a bit.
That's
yeah.
right. Shout out to Mac the Knife.
There
Thank
you go. Just think what's going to happen if we ever manage to get Pete the Greek to come on here. Pete, I know you're listening.
Fucking come on here, Pete.
Pete's in Mexico, isn't he? He's in Mexico, California again, somewhere.
I can't.
Somewhere
Pete
where
is
there's
always
roosters.
on the road.
He's by a rooster pen somewhere. I don't know where.
Here's your favorite commercial.
Dachu-sara.
Yes, Datsuzara cartoon.
But yeah, no.
Oh,
Definitely
this
have been
the
trying to
single
get
they're
Pete
going
on.
for.
Do you think we're going to make it happen, Paul?
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know.
It's just a matter of time,
Take
right?
a while.
Everybody, we need to get a petition on change.org, Pete the Greek, to the podcast.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. Let's initiate that immediately.
Just start hitting him up on his Instagram. Blow it up. Not
I'll just
literally.
book Glover for a seminar. Pete will come with him.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
What happened to their podcast? Then weren't they doing something? Then that just fizzled out.
Yeah, yeah.
heard
I
something
don't
about
know
it.
if it's fizzled out. I
Is it still? Are they still doing it?
Does everything they do
don't know when the
have
last
to be
episode
about
was.
pot? Like always?
Real dope gear.
mean, they are hemp products, right?
I mean, hemp is the end thing.
Oh, Joe Rogan. Why is Joe Rogan?
I assume that was Joe Rogan, but I didn't want to just guess because I can't really hear anything.
Oh yeah.
It's
But then I
it's
saw the
a
third eye,
caricature
and I
of
was
Joe
like,
Rogan, it appears.
On the Dachu-sara. Okay, that makes sense.
Probably got steak in it.
I mean, for
That and on it.
I love their bags. I mean, I can't say anything bad about.
you're
their-
just not a
their
fan of
gear
their
is-
commercials.
Their bags
No,
are
I
awesome.
don't mind. Paul doesn't.
Paul
like
doesn't like the commercials,
these
right?
commercials.
Paul is the commercial connoisseur now.
He is. He is. He's got his thing with commercials. I got
right.
things with geese. He's got things with commercials. I don't
Keeps
know.
his gi bag, but you also keep the gi bag
100%
in the
keep.
backpack.
I do.
We just want to confirm that.
right. Right.
You love their bags, but you still use the gi bag. that
Zito
comes in
Zito
the
has that
backpack.
burlap sack that the gi is shipped in, and he keeps that, and then he
Which I
puts
do
his
as
gi
well,
inside
but I
that,
don't use
and then he
another.
takes that and puts it inside his backpack.
You know, I listened to that
He
the other day on the
double bags his gi.
podcast. For safety purposes, of
Yeah.
course.
You got to be safe.
It's very odd.
The safest you
It's very, very odd.
Isn't
I
it?
mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I've done that, but it's only because I have other things to put in my gym bag. Like I'm always bringing extra rash guards and shit and water bottles.
You don't want him to get stanked up with that soiled
exactly.
gi. I gotcha.
If you have a dirty gi in there with your roll of tape, it'll eventually become a soggy, spongy mess.
Is this a Studio 540 commercial?
Yeah,
Yes, it
do
is.
Yeah.
It's such a limited crowd that you can advertise to.
Well, people that travel to Southern California, I guess a lot of their business is drop-ins.
Yeah, they've got an interesting business model.
Very unique compared to a lot of other academies.
Wasn't the guy that set it up like a millionaire already?
Yes.
If I were a
Not
millionaire,
really
I'd
worried about his business failing.
if you're a millionaire, just set
Let's
up
give this a shot.
Right.
set up your fantasy jiu-jitsu academy. Like an American version of the Sheik over there.
It's good to be the king.
So I don't understand. Inchbyinch.tv is the pay-per-view or Fight Pass. I don't.
Well, if
Why-
you don't have Fight Pass, you can still.
I did just send a message to Pete the Greek. Said, get your ass on here.
No, did you?
Yeah.
Excellent. I think we need everyone that knows him to give him the gentle push.
Yeah. And Paul, aren't
Who
you
says
gonna
you need to
go
be
see
fucking gentle?
That guy out in was it Yobi, whatever, jiu-jitsu?
Who?
Yobi.
Mike Rose?
Soisani.
Who?
Sure.
Aren't you supposed to go see him like in person?
I thought you were going to go out there.
I thought Javier was going out there.
It sounds like Zito's devolunteering himself.
Right.
Paul, your
All right.
client relations.
I know. All I know is that guy has been training.
Your
for the
official title
longest
is
time.
talent relations.
Talent relations.
Talent
There you go.
acquisition.
Or acquisition relations. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I know
Zito,
that.
what do you do?
Everything
Fuck
else.
all.
provides the office
Nothing.
space.
Does nothing.
I do nothing.
Zito,
This is his
Zito will
office,
hit me
though.
up and be like, we got a podcast today, right? I'll be like, yeah. I'll be like, what time? I'll be like, you know what I mean? Like, I sent you the text message like a week ago, Saturday, coming up,
That's
7
right.
o'clock. Nothing.
Zito, you run a technology company. You do know how to use your actual calendar app, right?
I don't put the podcast on the calendar. I don't know why I don't.
Why do you
that.
not love this show with all your being?
I don't know.
Fucking up.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to give you some credit. We are technically in your space.
Yes.
Your
yes.
studio?
True.
Yeah.
That is a major
Yeah,
Yes, you do.
contribution.
I have no idea. Nobody does.
Without this
Without
space,
discussing the financials of this, yeah, you're the money.
this is a much better setup than being out in an alley back there.
I mean, the audio quality is definitely superior to the alley audio quality.
For sure.
We tried that for a bit and it just wasn't going to fly.
Could host this at the JJ Fish up the road, but just too much background noise.
You got to take this show on the road. Next, Grappling Industries will go set up a little table.
Grappling Industries is
dude,
fucking awesome.
next-
Did you try a live podcast at that
How
point?
are we
live
supposed to get that?
podcast,
Who's the
yeah.
guy that we're supposed to get?
David Aguzzi.
Yeah, that's the
David,
guy.
get your ass on here.
He's on the list.
Is he on the list?
I think Grappling Industries, they're in Milwaukee tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
And then they're in Chicago in April.
Okay. Well,
Definitely going to try and make
that.
that. I've competed in a shitload of tournaments, and Grappling Industries really puts on the best one that I've been a
You
part
think
of.
so?
Yeah, they always run on time.
That's good.
I've been a competitor in a few. I've reffed one. I've been a table worker for one or two, and never had better experience in any facet of it. So
The only problem I had with Grappling Industries was the televisions were too large. I couldn't see the matches going on because the televisions were so big in front.
I
Just
can see
trying to
that.
look around.
Yeah. The last event, actually, if you guys didn't know, their production got stolen out
Oh,
in
you know
Kansas
what?
City.
I did hear that.
So the last one I went to, they were using mats from Fuji and little flip scores. So, I mean, that's so unfortunate. But it was really nice of Fuji to come by and help them out
Yeah,
with
that was nice. Enough.
Final
Really,
time.
real nice to see the community sticking together.
We're in the finals here.
All right.
Here we go.
Has they ever
I'll
fought
shut
before?
my
Javi?
trap about other
Okay.
stuff.
Nope. This is a first.
Newly minted black belt.
Yeah.
Versus.
John just got it.
Oh, he did?
This is the big rivalry, Henzos versus 10th
John
Planet.
rocking a
Oh,
no
yeah,
gi
good
Baron
call. I didn't even
Bolo.
realize that. Holy shit. That shows you how little I'm paying attention to this.
All right.
This
He
one's
really
tense
likes
for me.
this.
I mean, no disrespect to 10th Planet, but like Henzo's totally running away with the competition, right? So far.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
by the numbers.
It's just-
100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely monsters in both camps, but
Absolutely.
I think a heads up. I gotta give.
But who's Henzo's like top gi players? Have
I gotta say,
Excellent
I don't
question.
honestly know.
you don't,
mean-
right? Because I'm trying to think who
I'm not saying there aren't quality guys. I just don't know who their cream of the crop top guys
Right.
are.
top for gi, right? Because I'm
I've
trying
only-
to think in
yeah.
the IBJJF if I've seen.
Oh, they've done, like
They've been there. I've
Yeah, they
seen it.
definitely
Yeah, I know
got-
they've been there, but no like punch out stars like Gordon Ryan or
Would you
anyone
say
like
Well,
that.
like it's
Gordon
probably the
Ryan
Gracies?
soon to
Well,
come.
Gregor
Gordon's gonna
and
try and do that.
The Gracie brothers that are at Henzo's, like, isn't it Gregor and
Oh,
The
sneaking
other
out of that armbar. Oh, not all the way out yet.
Igor.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Gregor. Just what a weird name.
Never discount the Gracies on their creativity for naming.
That's for sure. Dead silence.
Yeah, I mean,
Dead
this
silence.
is intense,
This is
man.
intense.
For any podcast listeners, this might not be the greatest experience, but
They go through this every time.
This happens every time.
I have to say, the five of us here are very much enjoying this.
Yeah,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Sorry to anyone out there.
8 minutes left in the final match.
Some good action so far.
Predictions, Javi.
Man, I mean,
Look at Javi. He's just squirming. I don't want to
He's a little.
insult
He's a
either
touch.
camp.
He's a touch conflicted.
I don't. I mean, like,
It's
I'm
just a
friends with both
prediction.
these guys.
I'll give you
Javi.
$50 if you call it.
Fuck your $50.
I have no
not with
affiliation
any
with either
friendship, I
camp.
It's not worth it. Yeah.
I have
Well,
no
if I say
affiliation.
John, the 10th Planet guys are going to get mad at me. But if I say Geo, you know.
I mean, I'm quite friendly with both of them. This is two of my buddies going against each other.
Yeah,
I've
Javi-
trained
Javi
extensively.
is
You've
very-
trained with both of them? Who's
Yeah.
going to win?
Javi is very much Switzerland.
Who would win in a jiu-jitsu match, Paul or Zito?
Oh, well, we already know this answer. Nobody wins in this one. It's terrible for
Nobody
everyone
wins.
involved.
The fans will lose also.
Yes, exactly.
Here comes Maloney with the
Next.
wrist lock.
Next time on Fight to Win, May 5th, the match everyone wants to see, Zito versus Maloney.
Oh yeah.
This can be made to happen.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm talking
bet-
to Seth right now.
I bet Seth will do that shit.
Nobody wants to see.
Listen,
me
you
get my
guys
ass
are
kicked by
going to
Paul.
warm the crowd up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Instead of the kids.
No,
Yeah, we're putting the kids on after you.
that would be horrible.
Is there a
that would
date
be
for
a
the next?
horrible match.
May 5th.
I
May
would hate
5th.
my life.
I'm going to get Nikki Sullivan to commentate it just so she can talk about your fetal guard.
Nikki's just going to yell, face crank on Paul.
Yeah.
Break his fucking neck.
Zito always gets
shit.
a little disappointed
Spin
after we
through.
roll. Just like, he's always like, God, dude, just past my guard. It's like, fuck. It's like, bro, I'm 30 pounds heavier than you. I've got a belt rank on you, and I'm 10 years younger. Our rolls are going exactly the way our rolls should be going.
Based on science, that yes.
I know, but I know, but
But he wants it to not be that way.
I know.
He wants to be the exception.
yeah,
But you don't change your game, which is the fucked up part.
I do.
There you go.
He doesn't
Called the fuck
He
out.
doesn't let me play my.
I'll tell you
It's
what.
called the definition of insanity.
It really is. And I'll tell you what. I caught you twice in that last roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I catch you in every roll? No, not really. We go multiple rolls and I don't catch you.
Right, but you dominate.
You guys keep
That
score of
last
your rolls.
roll, that last roll was the toughest roll you ever gave me in a long time.
that you caught
That's a
me.
pity
That I caught you
compliment if I've
twice.
ever
I
heard
was
one.
going. I was.
Because you were attacking.
I was attacking. Right?
Yes.
but
So,
I was kept myself
Zito,
vulnerable.
You're really good at defending when you're in defense mode.
Mm-hmm.
Now all you need to do is get good at defending when you're in attack mode.
I see.
But you started attacking, and I actually felt threatened a couple of times.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't think you felt threatened.
He was hiding it well. He was good, good poker face.
Good poker face for sure.
How's he supposed? Whoa! How's he supposed to be?
That's a terrible poker face. The whoa whoa with the wrist lock.
Did you just reference Office Space in there?
So if Pete the Greed does come on the podcast, who does he show the wrist lock on?
Paul.
Well, of course.
Yeah. Just Paul gets that.
Yeah, I just want to know how to do it better, and then I'm going to make you suffer.
on, Zito.
Last time I was at Pete's gym, he actually
Let's
showed a
invite
wrist
Blake.
lock from the back that was fucking awesome. I use that shit all the time.
Like if they've got they're on your back, you're saying?
If you're on their
You're on
back,
okay.
like an alternative to snagging that armbar.
Gotcha.
Maneko wrist locked me today at open mat.
People bitch
Did
about
you
the wrist
scream?
lock too much.
I know. I had a tap chamber. Tap, 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 tap.
If I've done nothing for your career, I've given you
Thank
that.
you, Javier. Yeah. At least I could leave with my dignity.
Hey, I got nothing wrong with a verbal tap, man. Yeah. You know, if you've got time to tap, that just means your hands weren't doing anything.
I think if you get injured from a submission, you're an idiot. That's what I think.
Either you're an idiot or you just roll with Paul Harris.
That's what they say. They say it takes two people not paying attention to get injured by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in training. It's the guy that's not willing to tap, or it's the guy that's not paying attention and is willing to break someone's arm. because
Like you
because-
blew out your meniscus like
It was just
in
a
a scramble.
It was a scramble,
like,
yeah. It wasn't even
like wrestling.
That's
yeah.
where the injuries happen. Scrambles, takedowns, mainly.
It's not like somebody had a vicious knee bar on me and I just refused to tap because I'm an idiot.
He reaped my knee and I instantly broke my leg.
That's right.
That's why it's illegal.
Good old reap.
3 minutes left so
And the
far.
spin.
Nothing. But back and forth.
Yeah, no. Good back and forth.
Man.
Gio's doing a great job defending those legs.
He is.
Yeah.
Looking for that toe.
He threatened that toe hold. Wow.
Yeah, that was.
What's he shaking his head at?
I don't know.
Saying
Get
no,
that
I
toe
didn't tap,
hold.
motherfucker. Disapprove that toe hold.
Sometimes all you gotta have is enough to make a move.
So, Drew, how long do they say you're going to be out for?
3 to 4 months. I
Whoa.
start running the 3rd month. I don't plan. I think that they're giving me like the worst case.
That's ridiculous.
What kind of steps are you going through to heal? Like, you doing PT yet, or?
The only thing I could do this last week, I just got cleared for PT on Friday, which I'm going to start ASAP.
Yeah.
But I rented that machine that bends my knee for me.
Oh,
So
okay.
I put my knee in it. It was like a couple $100 for the month. I just thought, one, I was already dropping way too much on this freaking surgery anyway, so
Yeah.
let's just do it. But basically, right now, it's just bending my knee 30 degrees. I do
Nice.
it 2 hours, 3 times a day.
Wow.
And that's the only thing I can do.
I don't think it's
so-
going to be 4 months. I mean, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I know multiple guys that have had meniscus surgery, and they were back on the job site in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that's different. So that
Well, it's job site. I know job site can be tough, but jiu-jitsu just does things to your knee you couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
they told me 2 things. Because which I find it still blows my mind. But my doctor was like, they're like, I don't really know what it's going to be like until I get in there. It's like,
Yep.
what the fuck does that mean? Like, that's a very iffy
My
situation.
my wife recently had ankle surgery, and the doctor said the exact same thing.
I find that very. Why isn't somebody looking into that right away? Like that, the fact that they can't determine how injured you are or
Well, I
are
mean,
not until they really get in there.
The
I
scans
don't know.
only see so much. The looking at it in the flesh.
I
Yeah.
can't
That's
tell
it.
you how injured you are till I charge you $5,000 by
Basically,
cutting your skin off.
that's how
There
I
you go.
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
That's
why
the
isn't why
medicine-
aren't they
the
trying
medical
to perfect
scheme.
that science a little bit? But anyway, so there was 2 options. They could have just snipped they could have just cleaned my meniscus out and cut away the dead parts of it, and I could have been doing
look at that
jiu-jitsu in
leg.
3-4 weeks. But it was just instead what they decided
It's a
to do was they
long-term
decided
trouble.
to repair it. So now it's stitched. Now they're trying to let it heal,
Right.
get the blood flow back going into it,
30 seconds.
and
Later on in life,
It'll for the
hopefully,
best.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's hopefully.
have
I
you
guess,
ever
yeah.
have you ever heard of CBD? Ever look at that?
Yeah.
The medical hemp extract.
Yes, I have a buddy who's really into it.
One of Valco's brown belts owns Cannabody. It's like a topical CBD. It's awesome stuff.
I heard it's really good for joints. I would do
Yeah,
that.
I use it. Like, I fucking got like half a jar on me right now.
Yeah. I'll have to look
throw
into
some
that.
on, Drew.
I had
Dude, I'll take anything to get
I
back-
had
to
a
get back
significant neck
faster.
injury back in 2012, and I've been
Overtime.
walking around in pain most of the time. And this is the one thing that fucking helps it.
Really?
Really?
The legal version of pot.
Put some of it on Zito's wrist.
What's that stuff called?
Cannabody.
He's looking it up right now.
Cannabody.
Yep.
And where do you get it at?
www.canna-body.com. The guy, full disclosure,
It's
the
good
guy,
for joints,
full
though,
disclosure, the guy sponsors me.
Oh,
That's fine.
That's fine.
And I
Shout
did-
out your sponsor.
I have-
Fast Escape by
I have a
John there.
coupon
Jeez.
code AG Jiu-Jitsu, save you 20% off.
What is it?
AG Jiu-Jitsu, all caps.
Taking the back.
Skeptical reference, but I still believe you because I have heard of CBD and it
Yeah,
works
dude,
miracles
it's
for some people
amazing.
that I know. So
Like, I used to go through fucking Jara Advil a fucking week.
yeah, right now I'm not even looking forward to jiu-jitsu. I'm actually just looking forward to honestly getting back on the treadmill and just fucking
Fuck,
running.
when-
Because I can't do anything.
right.
So I just got to start doing that.
When I
Who's
busted,
bleeding?
oh,
John's
is that a finger?
His finger. Okay, yeah.
When I busted my my knee wrestling in college, I did my adaptive wrestling where I pathetically tried to wrestle on top, and then I also my athletic trainer had one of those arm bicycles that really helped.
Yeah.
That motion.
I like those too.
And another thing too is you do that long enough, your hand
crush.
fighting, grip fighting gets pretty damn
Yeah,
endurance.
Slipped.
So he's just holding on here.
Well, I mean, he went for that face crush.
Yeah.
But yeah, real tight control here.
Face crushes are the best crushes.
How do you not build up time at least now because he got out so quick on the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was-
Yeah, you got to. It's a smart thing to do.
And then go for the submission the second time.
Ah,
Out of that back.
Gio seems like he's a lot stronger than he looks.
Gio's very strong, man. Yeah. I mean,
His grip strength is really. He's got like monkey grips. Like they're really really strong.
I don't
hands.
personally know him. I read his bio a while back though, and he was a break dancer. People don't give those guys credit for the strength and mobility they have.
yeah, no, absolutely.
It's just like an adapted version of gymnastics almost.
Yeah.
And those dudes are fucking strong.
Street gymnastics.
Exactly.
When I did the seminar with him, I didn't get the chance to roll, but I talked to people and they were just like, "Oh yeah, you would be surprised." Like guys that were like my size, and they're just like, "You'd be surprised how just even getting your wrist away from him is just a motherfucker."
Yeah.
A lot of those guys on the West Coast are just so fucking good. Like
Going out.
I'm double Barry Yoshida size, and I felt in danger every single second we were on the mat.
Well, that's just like a lifetime
Yeah.
of just that's crazy.
Bear's
How old is
fantastic.
he? He's-
I got choked a shitload of times, and I felt like a fucking hero when I passed his guard. And I'm double his fucking size.
Right. I did not actually get a chance to roll with him. I did like a little bit of positional work with him.
I heard he might be coming out for a seminar this summer.
I'm there.
Somewhere up in Grays
Who,
Lake.
Gio?
No,
Barry
Barry Yoshida.
Oh, Barry.
If, like I might try, get him out to SPG Illinois if that ends up not working out up in Grays Lake.
You guys got to start letting me know about these seminars. I don't attend any of the ones that are.
Do you
should
not
follow
follow
the-
Chicago BJJ?
Yeah, you got to follow that.
I don't know if I think I do.
Craig Jones coming to
Craig Jones going to be at
Lake County.
Lake County, yeah.
I guess they haven't announced the price yet, but that'll be worth its
nice.
weight.
Patty and Carlos. That's a good get.
And
I mean, he's actually going to be at 10th Planet O'Fallon the day before.
is that O'Fallon, Missouri, or O'Fallon, Illinois?
O'Fallon, Illinois.
Okay.
That's a nice 10th planet.
It is.
That's
It
probably
is.
one of the nicest.
How many have you been to?
A lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've been to one.
I thought the whole get against you was that you don't travel, or was that just internationally?
I don't.
Yeah,
I know I've never been outside the U.S.
I've been to two.
I've been to 10th Planet Lombard. That's a nice spot. I went
No,
there
three.
for
Yeah, you've
open mat
definitely
on
been
a
to more than two.
Been to open mat there on a Sunday once. That was a pretty
Three.
nice place.
Portland,
10th Planet Lombard is very nice.
Chicago.
You never went with Ann Arbor, right? That was
No.
yeah, okay.
Ann Arbor's big.
You never went to the Kentucky trip either,
Yeah,
right?
I did, but that's not a 10th planet.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay. Right.
yeah,
We didn't stop by. Sorry. I
Was
forgot
that the 10th Planet in Richmond, Kentucky?
There is a 10th Planet in Richmond, but
Yeah.
the place where we went to, where we hosted a 10th Planet camp, wasn't actually an official 10th Planet.
I used to live in Kentucky. Where about was it?
Oh gosh, where were we?
That's a good question.
Damn it.
Bumble Scum,
No.
Lexington, Frankfurt.
May have been Lexington.
Lexington's a fun town.
May have been somewhere smaller.
I was in Lexington the night Kentucky won the NCAA's.
Louisville. It was
Louisville's a
Louisville.
nice
Okay,
place. I was in Lexington the night that the Kentucky won the NCAA Final Four or whatever, and that was fucking wild. I thought I was going to die.
The total madness.
Yes.
Were things lit on fire?
I didn't see that, but I saw the news the next day after I got out.
Indicating things had
Apparently,
been lit on fire?
I saw people shaking a car back and forth.
Oh, okay.
They care very much about their Wildcat basketball.
Man, this overtime runs.
Oh, look at that twister!
Twister.
Oh, no go.
So where is anyone? Drew, you've been watching this. Who's escaped faster?
John's got to be up.
Did you check
nice,
out?
It'd be
I
nice if
checked
they
out,
had
sorry.
like college wrestling. They show the ride time
I
clock.
know.
That'd be
I'm
handy.
really getting like the
Why don't
overtimes
they?
in these EBIs.
I don't know.
I'm over it, man.
Why don't they just show the clock? It's so much. It makes
If
more
the
sense.
volume was on, we probably would have just heard it from,
Yeah,
from
they-
Matt
they-
Kaplan.
no, they don't
announce
screaming.
it.
No, they don't
No.
announce
Do you
it.
think that would build the
the
suspense
corners
if they,
can
were
be-
like, if they had like
What's
30
suspense?
seconds and like slowly build towards
Yes, 100% it would build
If they
suspense.
had, yeah.
See, they're thinking like, hey, we're going to give you the suspense for the surprise arm raise at the end. I think the suspense throughout the whole match would
this.
be more. Yeah.
20 seconds.
Exactly.
20 seconds
Exactly.
left.
Good
Yeah.
attacks
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know why they don't show the clock. It's like turning off the clock on when you watch a fight like UFC. It's like
Yeah, it's like
I don't like that.
right,
Like
like
I
a
said,
shot clock in basketball. It's
I used
like,
to coach
taking that
wrestling.
away.
Oh, yo, we got to hold on to that for dear life.
Oh,
Damn, out.
I think Gio lost.
I
That's
think he
it.
did.
Yep.
Crazy. New guy comes in.
Well,
In-
look,
in
no,
the-
this is the top of the third. So they're saying at this point that there's too much escape time. Yeah.
Oh, for someone who wasn't supposed to be in the
And
tournament,
he Cummins replacement comes in
Fuck yeah.
and wins it.
gangster.
Danaher Death Squad JV team with the win.
Yeah.
No, he's not JV team, but
No, he's definitely an A-lister.
And he needed to give them a
Absolutely.
stronger speech, I guess, when he was giving them the whole we got to beat that Danaher squad.
Right.
So
A little more yelling.
I will have the interesting.
Now, John can also make 135 too. Easily, right?
Yeah,
okay,
that's the weight we
What
met
is this?
at.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
this is 145.
This is 145.
So I suspect
So-
he's going to be invited back for sure.
He'll do 135. Cummings won't. I don't know what they're going to do with Eddie and him both having 145. But
Rock, paper,
John-
scissors.
John's pretty respectable. like
Yeah.
Eddie is his senior, so maybe unless they force him, I can't imagine them forcing him to fight. John might step
Awesome
aside. I don't
finals
know.
match.
But yeah, look at that face. Look at Jesus.
That's
man.
fucking happiness
What
and
do you think?
elation
Is
right
this,
there.
Is this another
So,
Craig Jones going to start blowing up?
Man,
What
this
kind
has
of
been
shit-
a long time
what-
coming. He's
what
taken
kind of shit are you about
every
to talk?
single submission, only Zapatero finishers. I mean, just everything, man. Kumite.
Good for him, man.
Yeah.
Eddie
we
with
fought-
the fake smile.
We had a lot of people fight to try and get him on before Eddie was out of this, to try and get him on the 135. There's Matt and Chris.
Cash Chicks Championship.
What do you think they're saying?
Yeah,
Is anyone here a good lip reader?
All right,
terrible.
you
Terrible.
good?
Well, let me say one thing real quick. So that's going to be an interesting situation because John and Matt are going to be here in Chicago. They're doing a seminar in Mundelein March 3rd, and I guess that's now with the current EBI featherweight champion.
That'll
JC.
up the ante a little bit.
Yeah.
That'll be real nice.
So does that
Awesome.
mean the cost is going up for that?
Should have pre-registered, motherfuckers.
I mean, I'm tempted to do that. I'm also looking at maybe doing that Fuji tournament in Indiana that day, but I don't know.
What tournaments are coming up?
I
Fuji
know Grappling
is in.
Industries, he was saying, is in April. I knew that. I swear I thought there was one before that.
I got a schedule. I'm pulling out the
Yeah, I thought
schedule.
Other
there
than
was-
that, just the Open.
Yeah. But no, I thought there was another one before that.
The schedule is coming up, but slowly. Yeah, Grappling Industries Milwaukee's tomorrow. If you didn't pre-register, fuck off.
What are you competing next year?
Fuji Tri-State, March
The Open?
3rd.
Paul, the Open?
Now, same
I might be
day,
working that weekend. I don't know.
same day as the Open. There's Coliseum Grappling hosting their first event, March 24th and 25th, out in Linwood. April 7th, Grappling Games coming back. April 28th, Grappling Industries. May 5th, Fight to Win. May 19th, Combat Corner. May 19th, also Naga. June 23rd, Grappling Games with a pro card at the end. And
Nice.
then fuck off till fall.
Wow. Javi, what you got?
He's congratulating people on Facebook right now.
Yeah, I'm
Are you really?
Facebooking right now.
Come on, man.
Hey, just what? I'm sorry, man. I'm
I was
ecstatic.
I was ready congratulating people on Facebook. All right, fellas. Drew, thanks for joining us, man.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a slice.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Javi, Artie, good stuff.
Been a pleasure. Glad
Thanks
to
for
be
having
here.
us out again. Always interesting.
Until next time.
And hey, we didn't go to 3 a.m.
Oh, sweet.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Peace.
Bye.
See ya.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. For more information about Grappler Union Podcast, you could visit us at our website at grapplerunion.com. You can follow us on Instagram at Grappler Union. Please like us on Facebook. Be sure to subscribe on iTunes. And all of our episodes are available on our YouTube channel. Say what?
Be sure to subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to all that shit. You got to do another take, right? This episode of the Grappler Union Podcast is brought to you by BJJTees. Go to bjjtees.com, enter the promo code Grappler Union, and save 10% off all your jiu-jitsu apparel. Go to bjjtees.com today.
This episode of the podcast is also brought to you by Strychnine Jiu-Jitsu, makers of vintage-inspired tees, hoodies, and rash guards. Go to strychnine.co, that's STRYCH9.co, and use the promo code UNION at checkout to receive 20% off your online order.